Yamu akwaba de bami mighty so a higher needs 100.9. Edwas say we would do a video no ato ha. Now ni nyina ebe bom adwenje o man Ghana ho. Asedaka sia enkoma my able producers Joe Damia Dumak Jerry Osajumai. Prema Abankro and Nana Yaosafo. Woman wo marisa nsem wo marisa guma no se me meka e chen kurei Mark Jerry Osajuma baby awo bia ye mo ha e ma o hyeden ameka wonya wotu mo bui na chacha e kachi mo wokra wo ba Zabre wo hwe live our Facebook and YouTube ya need 100.9 FM live and afa wo call YouTube so despite media wait me do message for how every about comment so the file by your back can come at the amount won't minute sound so now person the file WhatsApp 0503721744 0503721744 enije ya die bia wan kasankasa said ya wa wo feel ma wo ho no aha enije nya de a ese ugina obi approval so anase ni obi beka fa ho se bia ade a wo ye de koso ye anata ade a wa hye de fata wo mpabo ye efe wani achi a wato de eye kama ansa na ogina so ama wani age da bi ye nkone saa ade bia wan kasankasa wo be firi wo pemu aye ama wo ho atowo no eno ena etimi mu ani gie ena de ba ko so ese nipa wo hye ne so ne se the fact say obi a wone no koba wone ne wadwuma ba ko wone ne ti dwom da bia no osere je se wunhu se ne wra hoda eno nkire se oni hawo eno nkire se bibia koyie ma no odofo eno nkire se chese ono ne de woda wada se woni obi wo ho na da bia ne se goso da bia be hu bia ne age da bia be hu he eya adwene ma no se ono so ne kokoa mu ya osu opia bontia no abesere eno saase de no kura ma eye e ma oninya anidaso sonko se daachi bi wo ho a saa wo hawa me namu no mefirim enye de bia na abebo abubuo enye nkwa na wo problem o masa enye nkwa na wo haw hwe obi kana se ma kire wo a abe pack wo de no kura no asu bia ma no enti se bibi kire wo so yesusu ha yesusu tete wai obi ohano mu ane hawo wo abrabo mu ane se wo po babo aware obi so so akosha wade boni bi mu achese epra no so da bia be hu no osere wo de na wunyanya wo ba no chese wo hawo no chese wo fese eso che wiase nyina maza park ho wai no bi hawo yese wo nko bi afuo enkase wo nko ne kuani na de bofo ko huram ko hu anadwo nyina na obafie beka nka be dwane ka hu se bofo ba ka bo se oye nipa bia ne hu ohu ate enya ne bofo ko huram ko hu nyina na obabeka o hwe enipa bi bre wate abrechi anase odwan wotin fifire pa na so ne hu nwinti ye hu yanum se yati radio su se ofise bia e de BIAMAH de oni how hey, ebinu kwa dwen yom se jama doctor se kwa amini sika nyina wode agu ebotom ebei obehwe wo kwa akoto ade kitu ebe ebo ebe bo no ubedwane adan ya wo ya dwuma despite media wo ya dwuma Peace FM eti wa sha adaso masa enye betesa o hwe mesin fifire te yen papa na nso ye hu nwinti ye hunu Edia busu anda fase obi at radio so no osere no ye dede na wani age utie no na chese wo me account eno nje so oni problem wo how pa na so wo me kan kire wo because wo kokwa mu bi nipa bi a oni di nkomo oni ni susu sa ha no ho oni ni di hu nkomo de ne kokwa mu awia wa pepenanim ababonten abesere ama seria no so se wo hu na ahye wo nkran wo seria no so se wo nso hu na atowakoma so amu aka se ni da so wo ho ma me so etinya da bia na hu se obi seresere obi ani age wo hwiri koba ne ade na chese nipa no ni ha hwe obo so ati hu kakra kire wa ka wankasa ba ya da no Maria zia sa seria no e kire ni da so e kire hoden sonko a wo ho no mo ema no It won't so how be a two ya nya botre ai. Eya to obo ase ai. Enya ne abofo ko wuram nyina na oba beka. Okwo wuram ko hunu nyina na oba beka. A special happy birthday in advance and come out Mr. Steven Satekla aka Donkin Ochanya me ya domo 25th of January 2023 eya wawoda enti woyire dofo Pearl Adusu Satekla or the Communications Department of the National Road Safety Authority. Ono na dabia ye ne ye ncheche fa road safety ho. I Pearl say awie ye ma wo awoda pason kon emfama no. Woso odo yiye ankasa ye kasa fa yiye ka asem a. Ase odo yiye pa na minim se de nka ye ka odo yiye e wo ebe kasem a. Oh, ka ma wo sum agu hama. Kama wusum ama hwe station ye betum hwe ase odo yiye enim said ye kan wo ever kama kadodo abusuan safe na do afide na to anamo ha eye neat 100.9 na ai mementi en waso egu a otie no enchi akese pa nkoma na ageni boate na CPC na Royal na mo ama hene na awie bebia wo bia won kwaso Honorable Boache Jako, former energy minister, said he is in the race, going to vie for NPP flag bearership position. And Nije Hopa, Sir Frank Tuni de Bren or Bedje, no to Frank, we near Bayman Penny, Sonko Ghana. Et Munina Momoni Chidom. Danso and Honorable Kennedy, a compre who were Hene at Japan. I can for 2024. I was not so bad and then I sent Central Rashebe Jenny and no. Them say me no fit jump. Them say you no fit. Honorable baby, I will be a way, me good afternoon. Dr. Christopher Ampedu, the Samaritan man. Dr. Christopher Ampedu, the unknown and the fear hono, what the radio no a hijacking the window and no. And to one way area who nyina eteno etenenka eda hwa no pa wi anwumra na dwede suom chese every day 24/7. Eti dog baby I will be awuni abusuan nyina me mam good afternoon. Dancing na Dr. Shadrack Ajete Sowa aka Lasu One. Chief we MD Design Vice President at Golden Star Resources and no wasa mine at Chempem. Ono yere do for Mrs. Marian Ajete Sowa Auntie Marian or Chase Glory store ewo okanshi ewie baby amu bia me mam good afternoon okanshi fo nyina me chechi amo
by Parliament, including that of domestic bonds, contractual relationships have been entered into. How can the finance minister arrogate to himself the mandate to do this even without information to Parliament or with its prior approval when he appeared in Parliament with his 2023 budget, he was very fierce with information on the debt exchange, refused even to oblige Parliament with the parameters and details of the exchange, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that there will be no haircut, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that individual bonds will not be affected. He's now back to include it. And as we just listened, we are talking of about 70 to 80 billion of Ghana cedis. What's he going to do with it? How is he going to manage it? We can't trust him even when he took 2 billion from the IMF post-COVID. What did he do with it? We now have a situation where our debt to GDP is hovering from 78 to 100%, over 470 billion Ghana cedis from 120 billion. We are not seeing expenditure cut, and we demand expenditure cut. And we are even beginning to elevate this matter to a legal constitutional matter as to whether or not the Minister of Finance, Somoto, by himself as an individual, can undo what the Sovereign Parliament of Ghana has done pursuant to Article 181 and 5 of the Constitution. All those loans, all those bonds, all those instruments, their terms and conditions were approved by Parliament, including that of domestic bonds. Contractual relationships have been entered into. How can the finance minister arrogate to himself the mandate to do this even without information to Parliament or with its prior approval? When he appeared in Parliament with his 2023 budget, he was very fierce with information on the debt exchange, refused even to oblige Parliament with the parameters and details of the exchange, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that there will be no haircut, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that individual bonds will not be affected. He's now back to include it. And as we just listened, we are talking of about 70 to 80 billion of Ghana cedis. What's he going to do with it? How is he going to manage it? We can't trust him even when he took 2 billion from the IMF post-COVID. What did he do with it? We now have a situation where our debt to GDP is hovering from 78 to 100%, over 470 billion Ghana cedis from 120 billion. We are not seeing expenditure cut, and we demand expenditure cut. And we are even beginning to elevate this matter to a legal constitutional matter as to whether or not the Minister of Finance, Somoto, by himself as an individual, can undo what the Sovereign Parliament of Ghana has done pursuant to Article 181 and 5 of the Constitution. All those loans, all those bonds, all those instruments, their terms and conditions were approved by Parliament, including that of domestic bonds. Contractual relationships have been entered into. How can the finance minister arrogate to himself the mandate to do this even without information to Parliament or with its prior approval? When he appeared in Parliament with his 2023 budget, he was very fierce with information on the debt exchange, refused even to oblige Parliament with the parameters and details of the exchange, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that there will be no haircut, misled and deceived the Ghanaian public that individual bonds will not be affected. He's now back to include it. And as we just listened, we are talking of about 70 to 80 billion of Ghana cedis. What's he going to do with it? How is he going to manage it? We can't trust him even when he took 2 billion from the IMF post-COVID. What did he do with it? We now have a situation where our debt to GDP is hovering from 78 to 100%, over 470 billion Ghana cedis from 120 billion. We are not seeing expenditure cut, and we demand expenditure cut.
Yeah, we see our phone needs 100.9 and our son Egua Otieno. Ow. Mote say you prem to breakfast your bono and crata be a pie munkrata who do me nu ya free NDC ama yokono akachena. Said the crata na etieno, won't shut down hunu. Mienu 2 different ones. Now, first one, no, my and kind of crane etiebi. First one, or say, Notice of changes in the leadership of NDC party in parliament. As part of the reorganization process of the NDC to reposition the party ahead of the elections 2024, it has become necessary to redeploy you from your current position as deputy minority leader with immediate effect. Please kindly arrange with a new officer to effect the necessary handing over process. I wish on behalf of the party to express our deepest appreciation to you for your services over the years in this capacity. Please accept our assurance of the highest regard. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Honorable Fifi Piave Kwete, General Secretary of the NDC Wono, and Anesasha say, "Wait a letter no, Bakwa a PMO." Now along the line, yes, I want to say another wine being so a PMO, and also from the of NDC Amayukono. Now, and also was in notice of changes in the leadership of NDC party in Parliament. The national leadership of the National Democratic Congress wishes to formally bring to your notice the following changes the party has undertaken in its parliamentary leadership. 1. Minority Leader, Honorable Dr. Kesiel Atufosen. 2. Deputy Minority Leader, Honorable Kofi Amabua. 3. Minority Whip, Honorable Kwame Abodza. 4. First Deputy Whip, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. The fifth one or the sixth one is Second Deputy Whip, that is Honorable Comfort Doyo Gansa. The new leadership will be charged to recommend consequential changes in the ranking membership to headquarters of the party for approval. Please accept the assurance of our highest regard. Thank you, yours faithfully, Honorable Fifi Piave Kwete, General Secretary of the NDC. We ayan krata mienu free NDC amayukono akache ede aba na obi nim nienti ekoyan krata mienu ene ade eti ebebo akọ wo nchen yebehwe na ye ne wo atimi edidi enkomo afasa ensakraye ya abayi eho we ene obi kan say the new kid on the block the aba foforo kra ni jaso achese encha ye kra ne aba bepie mu enono na Ministry of Information so sensem ye fa Auditor General's report to COVID-19 sikani adi ene baba pie mu say 151,000 ene a chire Ghana cedis. Ministry of Information wo mo so di tua wo mo hoka for coming to work. In the assembly pie no say hey na dey assembly asa dey mo yaye yi nti ye nso ye bepie mu na ya kasa e dey afa ho na ye nim efa sa sika no ho ene wo mo so e dey krata aba bonten na wo masem nyina ene say we were operating under stressful and high-risk environment, which led to over 4 of our officers contracting the deadly coronavirus. The fear of contracting the virus became a demotivating factor for officers to continue to give of their best under the circumstances. As you are aware, the ministry is in the business of providing relevant and timely information to save lives, and as a result, we needed to motivate officers by way of small compensation for the risk they faced in working during the period of the pandemic. It would also be recalled that during the lockdown period, most staff of MDAs were made to sit at home as a way of curbing the spread of the disease, while staff of the Ministry of Information were required to come to work by virtue of the special assignment given to the ministry by the president when he directed that the Ministry of Information should be the lead in risk communication and community engagement. Additionally, the ministry set up a 24-hour information desk at the Digital Center close to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle in Accra, where the general public were given opportunity to call in and report COVID-19 related cases and also seek information in respect to the prevention and management of COVID-19 cases. The center also served as a link between critically ill COVID-19 patients and the ambulance service for quick pickups. Management needed to whip up the interest of the desk officers and the supervisors to ensure that the center continue to provide services to the public 24 hours a day. It wins so a year anu year information ministry edia back concerning sesika 151k. Now auditor general's report adana di ese woman so me de twa hoka enti they can't account for rate enti no so no enti ensam ne de ne bebre kwa Ministry of Health kran so no woman so e de report back concerning sa 81 million dollars vaccines na ye kra ya eno no edura ma sika ma eno so omde nchiremu aba ya awie prem to breka se bonu no begide se moti bia ha ye need 100.9 ena waso egu a otie no ai ye memman Ghana enti ena wie yesi enkonwa na enura efribra auditor general ede report no eba ye chese utimu se nkrofo se enti sikadie pa na ekoso se edi wan kro na sa de we wo be check ya ma yen we ya ye ka ne sei pete obehu a na bibi foforo abebom se santan ne ye ja we ato ne yakofso anu nsumu ye beka kopembra bibi foforo beba abebom na no so ye ya chese ye wo my Ghana asem we surely ebe akopiem e wo parliament public accounts committee ebetena so abobo ho ahwehwem ama recommendations apart from eno amobeye no unsheda hunu bibi foforo bia wo mbiem unsheda hunu se bia misappropriation of funds yanka se wadi yanka se wadi asho botom yanka se wadi akwakosi dan yanka se wadi akwakoye renovation bia yenshoma awo yanka sa na emom no enam wonsa so amasika no yehwehwe aye hunu yaye ne basa ya nwonwan ya panish obi wo ho da dakro da ya panish obi e wo ho da ana saa de we because eyade bia ye ntoaso enye nne na ebe hya ase a che obi ewo friend say abamu ya abanya dwuma civil servant wo somo manyi enam ne nsa so ya hwiri sika puduo ubehu an na waba akokora waba abre wa ko retirement na che say asam na hye eso fra hye ya na hye asam na hye eso wokọ no wokọ ekira sem ne ono aba wonim ho hwe no wonim kwaya sa aka no fa so baaye no ono na obeyi ya no na akwa ye nsem enti adenti na ye public accounts committee no woman set up na woman a enam woman so mass misappropriations ni ade baaye no yentwe woman kokotena fia so woman te Ghana ha ya watu kwa ama na ne kra ibetimi ama ye fense FBI for atwenaba Interpol ebetwenaba no mra meyi ya no kwan ye nam so mass misappropriation ekoso osaso hwea yemfa ma no because yentwe obi aso yenka hwenkyere obi a eti nipa no wo yesika no basa akra wa ye okwa ne baabi obi antimi nka foko emfa nkyere no saa ne yepese ye kyekyere wo manyi saa ne yepese ye Ghana ene ye wasambo ne papa because ikadie na fe ne ye bedie afe ne ye bedie ayire ye ho adie di ne yie oman ne bo ane ne abo ne nyina ti ebeton ne akyesika no na obi atutu wa beko Togo na akọ wa beko Canada na akọ wa obekọ Burkina no akọ akọtena ye agya o man ho ya ton ya chesika na di because ne yakoso no dwene ho te ase a enye yie odwene ho te ase a enye yie se ba se bi a mefa nse sa Ministry of Health anu ye ya wo mo de baye why didn't you explain this to the Auditor General? Why didn't you explain this? Yanya wo beka che ye de yanya ndan. Why didn't you explain it to the auditor? Kabana auditor, report on a capture. Ama ye kan ho asem no ya kan nyina e de aka ho. Ware azie. Wan ka se na mo hiu se no mo ko hiu. What is here? Now concerning the NDC, one more changes or almost say yes krata wa hanamo. Well, I don't know whether say no kra na say no kra, but we did me who say NDC letterhead wa ha reference wa ha say and General Secretary Honorable Fifi Avekweti ono na nsa ehya say yahodo mienu baako is directed to Honorable James Kluge Afeji ya ono ye Deputy Minority Leader Office of Parliament efa ono ho and baako nso so efa a whole changes ayaye about the leadership of the NDC representatives in Parliament and also so ho eti yenim se ba de ahi na ye fake omumra me kire ye na yenkwa homa so yensa kan Alhaji Sani na kakane no oye first vice chairman ewo NDC amayoko no mu ewo Asante Mantam emo na yensa kan wa homa so na yehwese betimi no abo eho enkomo kaka Alhaji awie ye mawo Good afternoon. Yamwaha.
Yo. Yeah, man.
Alaji. I have. Yeah, see, I can't know beyond the Zikatun, but so far back, and it's a Togo Naboko. Alaji. Who some crater be ya, come here, say, a free NDC, ama Yukono Akachi. Ya, HS, one more you change, and I'm why you changes about the leadership of the party in parliament. Crater was Abobiso, and I went near Bobiso.
Oh, my woman, not a junior, and I'm away.
Oh, okay, and there's a free party Nakachi Eba. A dear potin, na mupese mo achieve was idea way.
Well, to me, made out to me, motive for you. New Year, so I give Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I the same to you, Alaji.
That's really happy. It's
great. Okay.
A woman is normal and a band say and Kenyadia a husband. La idea, ya bida. Aha. And you know, about the same, maybe I am in a kakra no, I'm a person, me give them moon. Oh, baby, I can't any free. Yes, Omuyi and Penyufona de my parliamentarians and I say, one consult parliamentarians and in Umuyi Nipano. And can you say, I mean, I don't see anything wrong. But on quite a number because parliamentarians in the subject on Sabina, the woman young Omi and Penyufo. And we are in a democratic society. And you know, now may hear calls to be Kaka. That Mapu Swab Mamu. More yellow MPs, you know. Okay, because woman that who be do almost to a parliament. Woman is the part of the consultation. Woman name idea a yama woman. And I said, party in a trance a year without consulting. In Canada, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Now, young period, I say, no cressy be a consultation, be a coso, come at this period, no, as and who he has some best I change, you see.
But I will say,
hello, Alaji.
I can't you.
Aha, dear Nami be son say, Ocean Pempenswa, ye dree. Ye 2023 nyame ya adoma next year ye kwa akoto aba NDC musumu opposition mu be pre aba begia banwa afri abanya wote akonwa so nsem eti mu hia a strong leadership a won betimi apeja akasa e de amamo concerning say aban dwumadie bia wode beba beto parliament anim na sa bre yi mu chen mo yensesa e wo mo no e be favor mo de.
Well, I don't think you better rely on the mistakes of AKWAFO. And sabi amamu kan ya wobu ene yediba. Sabi ya wo kan no kure nka abufuru de nka onya fiwe de abofuru. Na the edru immediate to me nka me no ya adwene. Thank you beja wo mo to abani wiya. Because we are Mujako Dinner Huria and then Kekao. Now, I can't see me no dear. Obi to say Avedi Public Account Committee Chairman. One of these our about one way review. I don't know. And you know, no by arguing thank you to me, guy. Emma, I try the baby. Emma. Here we are, no copy, and let us all the Sabia son, Sabi, and Monyam no the copy. Now, or so maybe 20 feet. Oh, yeah, Otto, to me, dear, Yenini Pane, the Yen to make a say, Indian society should be aware. Now, I think I'll LDC. I thought there would be some manner.
Alaji misa empanyimfo mo ho ansan ye bese sonwe ye honorable Haruna Idris, honorable Muntaka Mubarak ene wo mo eka ho asese letter yi kyese yasesa wo mo no na wo ma dwuma ye etesen wankasa.
Wow. Mame, yen nyina wo onsa uso betimi a se wo mani so wo bebo wa.
So
Wa pe a church o misra mo mebo wa. Obi anim se uye nipa. Obi antimi ka se wo madwuma wo mo ye ne parliament na 100%. Dabi. Wo mo ye nipa. Se di yen nyina ye mfomso e wo ye dwuma mo no. Wa wo de me se yesa to me there many so. Wow. I don't know so we be baby no who need me hunu a. You won no nye le hunu a different matter. Then so no about say the first sister ani asesa keke. The first sister. Can you start there to me wo mu ya do. Dem as a human institution no. Anya there a wo so e wo mo enso so wo. Wow. Enti no I make a video of Muna, and yet that to me, or my idea, or my buying a pa, and my name a bit, Yahoo City City. At the same time, they do also swap. We are the days to know, so and for back, so by Bamwa, also for Momoa. And it's in a MCG, baby, Ayana. But to me, at least, 65%.
And say be a wouldn't but I had to be a party in penny for you, who's almost a sound woman. But I found my Jumaya would the encounter only problem.
Daddy. Because I'm from 20 or my year. But we are Nipa no, we are there. Young Kupon Kwan young from so. So a little said him the kaka and me, Mamma and one American.
Yo, Alaja, I bet was say.
Mr. Medan.
I was here for any out here, Alaji Sani, Kanenwa, first vice chairman of the NDC in the Ashanti region, and Otis Yeneno Etche and Komono, Yagusua, Yawatrin Yemu, Efshe, the Susan at the border Hono. Ebefa and some dear and some poro a dorsum a dorsum Auditor General's report on COVID-19 government expenditure and matters arising 208.7 million worth of COVID-19 projects completed though deadline exceeded. Not just a report here share says our project ye be you know brand new na ye but my revelations no so na bebre kwa minority for and this asem by say hwe we kra de ho ayo broni beka say a tip of the iceberg was it we de kete na fe na che say akasie mu nu ankasa eba bepie mu na no na enyame yadom na NDC wo mo ba bepie mu ha no mo a babisa wo mo ebia no betimi ati ho kakra de aba ode a kire yen afen so ba te say covid sika na abanyi eya na basa minority page ho asam ne ade no a yewale se ba fia no no so da no ababetum no se wa hu se NDC nyame ama ye di nkunim wa hu se nyame ye di nkunim asem ya ye kan se sika die bi koso wo mo toto ne ma basa covid sika no ye nya sika pa yanka wosanka se sika yi etimi epeja yen enso hwe de because of mismanagement ti hwe de akwa to hu 81 million dollars here no so nro here information health ministry ede ho anu yi abai eno so wo mo aka ho asem afei ministry of information wo mo so atua wo mo hoka 151k an aban ntua yen atua ye hoka ama Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association for no wo mo so say na den enti ministry of information wo pesa mo chesa mo ye adwuma chen yen a ye ya nurse fo ane ye main frontline workers no meanwhile no dia wodo anka ban ka so de be man no kronye nyina no de ma ye just ebi ho no mo ye nsankan mu pin kra na sa mo wonje ni association mo ache de atua mo ka ho okay akoto de no bodwe debt exchange program so bond holders committee wo mo se wo mo be wie wo mo adwuma na wotwe ya emu na anti LGBTQ bill no na nanom ayefo enro a omo ho asem bae to omo nso so ejatua wo to den na nanom ahemfo ejatua wo to adan a wo so sika bi ede ma wo ese wo so so fa modawro ewo wo akache mantam bia nya 80,000 mantam bia ahemfo no mantam bia munya 80,000 eno so yesi ebu ono mo a yebu hu akonta enye ye hunu ba bia sika nafa monfa mra se si ade enye no ho asem na emomo no saa bill na ifa ema ne mema mu do chiri wo mo ho a yede koto parliament some time ago say saa ade no ye chiri ni kokokoko Ghana ha ye mpese ye be so saa busudie ne so kora ama bagye hini wa ha edi ye mra de atia ankasa ese mra no ye ka ho asem kan anwene ne se enti eno ho ena nananom ahemfo se ne ombetie atwea wombetie atwea tentaskoko ato fom e de a kire parliament esa ade na che wombegye atomu a womunyintum ye hunu yanim ye hunu baabi ye de ho efa na eba National Cathedral ho nsensem nso so a Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams ene Reverend Eastwood Anaba wo mienu akọ ho abom ese betumi aka National Cathedral project no construction no yen suspend ko si say ye benya independent body na wo ma ye audit papa we yan go for auditor general ma independent body omo meye audit yankasa enfi omo accounts mu ene adwuma omo aye ene sika akomu ene efa ahen nsem bebre omo meye enti enkosi se audit ne ba beye sa adwuma no wo se se omo ye audit nyina awie ansana board of trustees no omo do madwuma beto o se nso omo ye de be omo aye enti we eye Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams ene Reverend Eastwood Anaba womo ena ede memo akwakoma board of trustees no eso womo so ejina bia ene ho because ase womo yaje imone edodo ene honsam wode aba we ne sema hodo bebre ena awie yi ye betase ne sebesepa ene konne ahahan ye tase ne benyansafo empanyumfo ene womo beboa mankomotwetwe na koso ene Kwame Adade of the NPP, Godwin Mahama of the NDC, and Osei Kofi Akwa CPP National Youth Organizer. Godwin one Osei Kofi in someone am kwan so amoba mofa me bronya de mem na the whole of 2023 many just say and share moso first time am be humo 2023 mo ban so a mo man kwa what dey azie somebody snap eba what dey azie ho ebusiafo afi na wo de wafidie na so ha ye neat 100.9 FM and I was so egu a wotie na eye oman Ghana enti na ahwai ye twetwe mu aso yankasa bia enye yie asam ne ba na yanka bia enye yie imagine senka radio station bia ni hono mo na saa auditor general's report ya ba anka be da tie ye ma menum ne papa no mo nkurase ne ade no won be da hunu ne eko won be da te ne ekoso eti ye nso ye ba ya beboa papa ba di weni se no ni abomu dewura na afenti e parliament ya ni ahwe ne public accounts committee so won be ye de afa ho na ya brehosem yentimi nye follow ups e wo ho kra eti ye kan se no a na obehu ahwetewete sam na chese agye agu na aye bisi basa ye koye ni mosi ye koye chiose ye de be na aye nwonwan eti eyarehosem pa ye wo se obi a wo ye Ghana ni ba bia wo masa de we ho etimi ehia wo eye neat 100.9 FM ena waso egua otie no for messages kakra ba ye call ye WhatsApp message no so me di free WhatsApp na fe ma ba be wie wo Facebook live no eso ho no mo etu de wo message bia comment bia e de hia ne se obeka nsem a ho etie kama mekenkan e de amount na wofake the way free new plan station or BMW all the way. Greetings to Mr. Jefferson Kwame Nasaki, incoming member of parliament for Ablekuma Central, Mr. Lamte, incoming member of parliament for Medina constituency, and Honorable Moses Abo, incoming member of parliament for Ayawaso Central. Okay. I am Kwabena Freedom Billy Who, Anyakono. Good afternoon, my sister. I congratulate the NDC MPs in parliament for making a reshuffle. We are now waiting for the MPP to do their reshuffle also. And their ministers, we want to see reshuffle. Hey, some pity brim or the Frabre call and was say Nanado's appointees have broken the foundation he laid down, especially the finance minister Ken Oforiatta is the worst minister ever, thereby jeopardizing the future of Dr. Laji Mahamadou Abbas Amogobo offense. So no, seriously, it's a waste of time talking about Ghana issues nowadays. The president don't care about the country. If this report by the AG is true, then we need to castration the annual dene Abbas castration the more ya annual dene papa and the entire cabinet cabinet home and you reckon for Yatanqua. Oh, I'm castrate to in front of the president. No wonder friends and family were taking contracts left, right, and center. And no, about time the Obaya Swadinya, and so many who said, yo, yeah, no, from swap. For me, nobody should worry themselves about our flag bearership contest because Honorable Alan Chematin is standing taller among all names people are mentioning. My next president for the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Alan Cash, all the way, Manauba Stephen Pantan Village. Okay, it's the BIAMAH. It's been a long time. Honorable Alan Chematin is coming. The next president of Ghana, Matepa Manauba. I hope say Oni Abusuya Fonina Moho Eye. Eric Okubuedi, patriotic voice, Bichim. When it comes to governance, NDC comes nowhere near MPP. Whilst the MPP are good in implementing new policies which are beneficial to the whole country, the NDC are masters in propaganda and unnecessary criticisms. And I thank God for adding another year to my age. Oh, Eric Kwakubuedi, happy birthday to you. Also regards to Mr. Kwakun Cancer, aka Pani of Techimentia. Okay, and the Eric Kwakubuedi, Yema Awodapa. Mama G Kaswa, the committee set up must ensure that those students who took the law into their hands and misbehaved towards their school and destroyed properties must be brought to book and be punished as well. We shouldn't let them go scot-free. This is becoming unbecoming. GS must act accordingly. Na me kra no mano da sumina sen ka me ba eka ho a ka mebuna me chane ma papa aside that punishment ka me de be ma no the rain fit da for the rest of his life, his or her life. Yes, ya bronya yen ya bo yen ye wuye ya bo yen ye wuye ma ya sharp emoni da ho pain na ya inflict pain on your body no e ma wadwene e ya adwuma sometimes. Regards to Honorable Mavis, how I come to Mama G, Kaswa and or the way by yeah, okay. Adolf Hitler, Madina, good afternoon. BMZ1. Hey, Ghana, so it's COVID-19 money that people chop basa like that. I know him. In fact, if Corona is indeed a virus, I think you brought this message yesterday. Mystic Wonder. And or the way I just can't fathom why some suffering hungry NPP supporters complaining about cost of living and yet have the temerity and the testicular muscles to defend the indefensible. Okay, Matse, Meda say, Ewo, Mamma Kamitekrema. Noah the Ag builder inside Kokomlemle, and was Yago Ghana, competent and generational thinker, Honorable Kennedy Japan, is bringing each and every Ghanaian good news of how to transform this country with transparency and accountability because Ghana is all he dreams at all times. I am for Ken and Ken for all. And on also de Abba. Good good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. Please tell the desperate former president and his NDC minority groups of parliament that they should stop deceiving themselves and their supporters about the Auditor General's report, because the report is not the final report. It's supposed to go to parliament for further investigations. So the minority should stop the deception and make meaningful comments that will move the country forward rather than the political expediency, hypocrisy. Emmanuel Yamwa and Odiwe Ebaye. Please, madam, I am Game Boy watching you live from Tema Training School, Cocoa Board, Community 6. Keep the fire burning. In Shraba and Nel Kashama Concern, good afternoon, FM and MAAME Soja. Special greetings to the new face of Kole Alote, Honorable Valentino Ni Noy. The main man comes 2024 in Shraba and Nelka. And so Edie. And no, let me quickly go to the Facebook Live. Martins Ed from Brazil. One for here, in the end of the day. Yawuza Swame. And was it quite refreshing that the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers has hinted at a possible drop in the price of fuel within the week, courtesy of the gold for oil policy. And I expect the businesses to respond to such development, thereby reducing the price of goods and services to cushion Ghanaians. Nansia ya tu muno oteye. Yawuza. Nansia ya tu oye muno oteye. Stephen Boache and was say, good afternoon. The delegates of MPP should know that all the candidates going for the presidential primaries are going as individuals and will win the 2024 elections through the party's fame, not seriously based on personality. A candidate needs a slight good personality to give great gap in the election. From the candidate, the only one who has good personality and track record that can shake the NDC is Dr. Owusu-Efiri Akoto, the son of Balfour Akoto, founder of the NPP. It will also be prudent to choose him because he is a true son of the party and not like Yanom. Okay. One Yanom no. Wafake. Makai Wodiano. Johnson Mensah. And was a good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. Always pleasure listening to you. Thank you. Today, I'm taking my time as usual, waiting for those NPP communicators who will try and defend the ills discovered by the Auditor General. I hope they will be measured by their actions and inactions vis-a-vis of the AG's COVID-19 report. They must know that Ghanaians are upset. Therefore, Johnson Mensah is Legon and Odifri Ebaye. Ko Mensah Pilatu. MAAME BIAMAH, thank you for the good work you are doing for Mother Ghana. Anyways, regards to Jefferson Saki, I think I've read that one too. Inshraba, Anelka, Manau Bastivi. Nana Jane or Sinanado is what? Quiet. Anakionet. Yes. Yeah, we say for Hannah made messages no AC na Yenshay and Penufoni Biaba Bedruan. And I say, yes, set it up. Hey, yes, I take the ball rolling the crunch. Say, aha, you say, me patch all the me brother the by me kind. Aha, and oh, I bet from said I made you bring there way yourself. I special process to be in the bronya. Or be in the bronya. Aye.
Special prosecutor at the microphone him take camera and move out.
And I want to say what the BIAMAH.
Some Christian have been friend what?
Some friend me so one me can so one
and that's is only you or Damaneko.
Oh yeah, atheist na. How do you a Christian?
Offense, a bronya, where is a body and nkokoni nwan ye ko honya sa.
Na bronya dia wadi.
Man hu da.
Na bronya dia wadi.
Me.
Wo. Na the social media nyam no net wo.
Me dey no way.
Wo.
Me birthday na me celebrating.
But bronya dia wadi yes me birthday ka ho.
Say it's not my fault. Say birthday na e ko Saturday.
Bronya social media.
Bronya dia odi.
Me dey the same.
What the family me hu ye. For the first time me hu no ma me no nua nam. Biamzi. That mean I'm seeing money tano. I feel you know for the birthday. What I say?
Me dey there twice.
What the birthday twice. What the can we be in position of begin us. Hey, na Biamzi me so say how. Brother Yankopa.
What am I doing?
And never go so.
Me take am na media sir.
Because they know WhatsApp status. Na Ravi.
Man. Anya mia.
I watano. But oya de bro odi bruta. Adro kwa ho.
How the anniversary?
Adro.
How the anniversary?
Matia kwa ho.
Nana Kwame Adade.
Mami.
Mahai.
Na na mate ti adade sa. Obeka de. Adade wo wedding.
You drew how
Yankopon.
ya ha wo. And you so beka ho. Godwin Mahama.
Ono de onya dom.
Me who listen one am say na de ya
first
adade ya
mura. Me say wa ha me say. Oye obi a ya tete na nka bi a me de ne fa ba bi ma ya tell me ha sense. On ti asem bi ase wa sa ti. O guys all do me mic mre bi. Akwa we. O se o ma me nkasa but de hia ne say de ye ka no. Ya asem papa. Me nsam o de ba studio na ne de em say mesre. Omo de no nkope auditor general's report no. On kan ye. On kan ye.
Enra.
And some na wa peja wa chire.
Men kan kra no.
O hunu yi.
Uti eno men kan kra no.
Yes no de
if 3 days benya se eja wo ana ya kesi ana koso ago. Mo news te bia me mese. What dey say? Manya to boase bie mu akakakakaka. Me say ba no ba obeden.
Edru ha.
Ne nwi.
Eni wu say ade wa.
Na say we MPP because we ni wu. We MPP ni a.
Me say.
I was we ni wu.
Eno na express one kind report.
Yare.
Manin kan na say me time no.
Ama ye be wu fellow Ghanaians ye be wu some baba kro no. MPP before.
Kan o de. O si ya bokro no. No na de he. O de kan.
My goodness.
Maame so nkan.
Na me ni bi.
Me ti ha na me ka say oye kronfo pa. Na oba dem ha oye kronfo pa.
Auditor General say na me nka say. Auditor General say.
No, me say ya ti fa say na me say.
Auditor General say.
Maka den.
Na Oye Juma or Ministry of Information.
Oye Juma Minister.
Fellow Ghanaians no one kabi. Now pay 1.71 billion. It's
151,000.
151. Okay, it will be 1.51 billion Ghana cedis. What I say? Hey, sama ka so. Ada obe. And then ababe. Asama fune ababe kan. We comedies. Obe and then ababe. E give me pan ababe.
Eh to but adwobre.
The mirror wo.
Adwobre.
Hey mirror wo.
Da bi oni ka.
Biam so kan suna.
Odi dede ni propaganda.
But what am say? Hey.
But here for NT no. Odi dede any propaganda na ebe do
adade ne ose kofi.
Ewu.
Ose kofi.
Ene wanka soprano ase ono.
Ya de sa adwuma ni bi sha won sa na so beye.
Mami.
Sadia who said every Ghanaian corrupt?
Sadia who can no so me ne wo nya adwen.
Exactly.
Say ya de sa adwuma ni bi sha won sa na obeye no akoye se obi aseda di dream wa bokro no ti sadia opese o kire no. Beniama na o kan se bi mami mfa ncha ase.
There na say
okay, the obesha ase no wo memensem. Mo me da se. Abusuafo. Ewa. Soprano ma feel why. Eti yana bra. Yes, I almost marry wa say. And next Kwame Adade every NPP Osei Kofi Akwa CPP National Youth Organizer no yehwe ni mo say Godwin Mahama of the NDC ono so ba beka ye hona ye de nkomo no ahyehyɛ so o ma ye de meda bia mekan no mekan say okyinifo bia ni hono mo a yedidi gye ne bie uni hɔ ebedi agya oba beto so de anu adibi wa meto so de a yedi ni nyina agyaw Osei Kofi Akwa nana Kwame Adade me mamo akwa aba Adade me sha se
ya me de on nipa bone confess we the kind me say we mean take piece of news both 6 a.m. any versus 6 p.m. any 8 p.m. Timi woni nyina gu
me da say Adade me sha se wo so yen share Auditor General's report on COVID-19 government expenditure and other matters. 208.7 million worth COVID-19 projects completed, though deadline exceeded. More damning revelations on COVID-19 funds expenditure soon, claimed the minority. NDC vindicated on reckless use of COVID-19 funds. Mr. Alex Segbefia, $81 million worth of vaccines government paid for, but I think said the Ministry of Health may issue statements on to clear that And then the Information Ministry also, they paid themselves 151K for working during lockdown. And then also the statement about Bonte. I think I have a copy of that statement here. I just say one more year, Juma Papa ma Information Ministry on Nipa Makumako 4 enya COVID nibi. It now for be a percent or better than Hona. Why ye Jumano? It now was so more bibi kakra at the mawon. Said a bay a besho moon cry na or more ato akoswa a bed Juma. It young fa COVID Auditor General's report no. Young fa chassis.
You mammy Mendasi. Osekufi ya no on my program ning yede. Oba yen yanshas your crown or ye didi. But mesre. Ye for munya botre na muntie. Mimi ye nipa ba kwa. Obi a di dream, obi a fa kwa. So ya can be obi a ye bibi and semfa. Mami onim se me mfa bi nsie da. I'm one of the MPP me GD say. Obi a ni MPP mu a. De bia me kama kan a million times. Obi a ni MPP mu a watu ni boto mama miska se kwa me atadeji kodidi. Nti se bio yen akwa ya sre Ghana for se muma yen bo ambu o man no. Na yen fa mwa. Yen fa niama embre o man. Eye MPP nkutu na actually say within this fourth republic no we have been able to do that for the people of Ghana. I say me nua ba akwa o ye MPP ni na wanya position wanya akwanya say udi kan na kosum. I say ofa kwan boni so na didi o man ni dwiri. Me memfo awso. Maka we no mame nchia me nua ba Bashiru Blekuma sorry Gan Central MC. Okay. He's one of the loveliest guys. In fact, say Oyobia Ubeka say Omo bo vice president Chidom pa no. So di mo akotine pa nti ene edi nkomo bia de bia me ka kire ne say me nua muden no ahoden na mumfa nya adwuma pa moye. Adwuma pa bia oye bia nya me nhira so ma no no nhira no no ma na ahoden fa nya na adwuma. Adaachi oni ho a yabo ne dim. Na mame se maka say MPP ni biara a wanya akwanya based on our effort to plead with the people of Ghana se muma ya akwanya na yembu oman na yenkyere mu de yetumi ye na onya sa akwanya no na na okodi dream kasta atase shepro any proye any bibi biara ensem fata ekwami adade mi ntumi ka emfrifie ento petro ngum embe furu abrosan embe tena soro ha embe tan wuti menye bi nso da ena menye bi nso da because who confess kana oni wabusuafo ne onamfofo na be kwa akodi but say unso unye boni bia ana obi anka say waye boni na say obi pese ogina amanyo sem so na odi ball kwadu bia ensem fata me kwame adade magina hanom na ma defend you at all costs and by all means. You don't need to pay anything to anybody. Me magina no kreso na media bo wo wachi dom na media support. Enti me nua nom na wo mo a eye dede no. Omo pa bibi na aka fine. COVID-19 expenditure no say my notes pa. Dia omo ka ho asem kese pa me nua Osegofia aka ho asem sesi a. Say wo mo a na MOI Ministry of Information COVID time no wo ba adwuma ye ma obibi kakra ni nyina ka bom no ekoye 151,000 na menua Osekofi say omo aye bone a e dia mean to me the Auditor General ene kan ye omo beko Public Accounts Committee akochire ana meboa omo ko chire mu na eto oman na sumu a oman no ebe agree na omo afa omo ho edi se omo ko kirem na se oman na anje antumu a what Public Accounts Committee does ne say bia omo be hye se monko na monko refund it ndi wa ba adwuma sabre me COVID time no I mean nam radio station TV station ti said ye ne yi a enya COVID imprensa nkwa nipa ba ko I tested positive to COVID 3 times. At the RA campaign, in campaign time, no, me tested positive for COVID. But he said, "Yeah, there be a cano. Ye nyina ya huon denku." Me say, "We nya COVID first one no. In am sa she nya me nothing should. somewhere along the line no and I see BB born fie ho na me see me mente and I me hu say menya COVID me test ye na e me hwe nya me team pie me da nye second one chi me no and na me bo wa me na me ti the way na me bo wa na me see no
twice
e chi me 3 times
hey wow
na imprensa na ye na 90 year any campaign ni niam ya enti me obia ma fie embe ma me hwe me madam for doctor be first one there me panic here na me tu mrika ko ne ho me ko dru ho no mo a because doc my bow no ya de o jai ba ho obedru ho no say masa sorry free akọ nsem fun akọ be hwe obi no da ho ewu na meja no ba ho ti ha no mo ye because because now me hu din there's nothing. I've just lost my sense of smell and mommy or church on room mommy
I think a sense of smell a lot of people experience primary experience
exactly obi kra wo experience ya on Philip
what dream maso
no me say
na be experience e bia wonya kata
obi na ka ye kra say bibi born na me say me nte ye na me test ye nti me there's na me home kit na bebre egufie madam for bi na money send from US na egufie na ye dey test nti me ye bibi na ma test so I tested positive things happened obi nsu ko adwuma enya Ministry of Health information for nkwa and ye ma extra incentives to come to work Yama nurse for Ghana ha. And you might be my extra incentives for people to come to work. People worked from home and they were paid their full salary. And then say nyama bebre sabre no yare we buy no. Na yen hu bi da. Yen tin impenin sem da. Ye yare na nkasa na yen ti ase. So we did a lot of things out of look. Wo mo aka no amanya aka no de no mo ye ya omo di ball mo ho ban. Nyama be no mo ye. Now, besides, you see, me, I'm not worried about the expenditure. I see, in the process, to be far quite boniso and a DG kana. But what we did as a people in Ghana here, no, media, emprepino me bomb penia baso, a juman quobebre, juman penny for private sector. Me name the see what despite there, but me jidisa despite for a buy a juma around that time, no. Yeah, a beer, who waketria the obi anti so. Ebimpo wa hwa de wo mo ye adwuma free fie possible no they worked from home and they were paid and no nkoda nche nti media sika ye di tria support ye di man crofo na mo ye adwuma around that time say I am issuing this disclaimer again impress so say obi fa akwan boni so na ekofa size scan no de ahye covid a yenje ade but say obi ba adwuma ampa obi koye ejuma bia esese ye boano mani to me ye ejuma no sa abre na ampa because fellow Ghanaians ni niamai people had to send information out that time now we had to do things for people to hear and know something about COVID sa obi koye sa na esese ye support no ma otumi ye top petrol mano ye man incentive kakra ye providing with lunch bi ana bibi na ya kan bom na ye tua na sika amana mami. So all deserve what the workman deserves his pay. And as for I demand one, the auditor general can say Yankoji ana. And I say Ejuma for I kaye within that time SSA who call Ejuma. A driver for B omuwa abanye Ejuma mwa SSA omuko fa workers will fear because that time now COVID aba now Ejuma bebre and make provision for transportation. Into omu driver for ekokofa nipa uhwe metro mass ne baako no ayalolo omunamo omufa covid fo yetua incentives ma omu ana na enu nso yenkonkoje ya de ana because airport say na ye fa nipa free airport e de call aboko bi mofra house guys hospital that be me hu wo because me nam sa kwan so every day ube hu police moto police for na ekofa sa nipa no ni niama yetua incentives ma wo mo so somebody trying to make the thing look like a yehu na ye bibi extraordinary bi no bi afa kwan boni so akowie ska mimi hu ne sa ye to so mienu a ye covid related that time no ye hia a bedroom rebi na ambulance kakra yi ananado di ba ye ama anka ye hu kire ye tabre no we needed an expansion of the ambulance sector. That Brennon so no now here bibia akoya ti say and why a ding when we needed the ambulance, we had to order. Who order now open in Temo, Ube Triaka na meboa. The Auditor General see ambulance na yeko to yena na ni board in dodo. I don't have an issue.
That time
myself, ya order ambulance, no. Na supplier na farmer on time. Whatever the clauses are within that contract, you know. Entry gano. Because contract bia yewo termination clause. So say nipa na say supplier no 2021. Na 2023 na yewo mu. Na de ne ma medru ya say January 22 years later. Na ma ebiesi wo man yi mu da. That gallopers here I see local government service here ni nyina pro ye. President Rawlings na order here. President Rawlings order here no. Ade ne broso emsa no so mfie mienu ni akire. Ansa na nipa no dey ba. O dey ba no na President Rawlings no ye free power. He told them say mintua. Eno de judgment debt for ya na betua ye no mo fa nchen no mo koje o mo hye.
Am fa nchen no mo koje.
Judgment debt for na mo kotua ye no. Omo no mo nim die ntia. President Rawlings a order car no say mintua. Na me who time I me can say fa bra no wan fa ma. Enti fa wa de ko ba bia odi be fa bia fa. Na ena President Kufuor bae nkrofo we tata na o say oh na papa no no okoto ade ne say ade na odi bae no enye no a de to ye di kan de to so mienu ade na odi esese odi ba no kra no one enye no na odi bae two odi bae nso no wan fa ma ne mrem enti masa for ade free oko wantua e ba ne say na President Kufuor nso say ade awura say mi mpe na me ame na mo nchen e bedru nkrofo bi so a NDC fo kura ya fa ekire ekoye judgment debt etuaka eji omoshe. The point I am making is the ambulances no ya order for COVID-19 mami unti nimpeni nsemuda say bia uhia ade bi dia ya ade wa order ade no emra obi ya wedding nansen ya call wedding bi refreshment yi maza ya wie bibia ya ti ona refreshment yi na mami na aduane caterer ne meduri enti ya fa ne say anka caterer na meduru na wedding ni twa mu na wo de ba
too late
enti me aka say maza mi ntua me fa free oko no say clauses wo contract ni mu na whoever sign say obi can say contract no one no tight enough enti Ghana boka fine but so say niama na esese ode ba na nimra atwam so the ministry should take steps na okaka ho say the nipa no pese obeye contract bia ye obi bia friend variation ni kire say ye be sisani buonim because emre atwam niama bo aye din say nti ade ananka ye 2 CDs last 2 years no e bia ene na aye 4 CDs nti say saade a nipa no beji bia ka ho aye ntwia. It makes sense. Obi ankodi dream Auditor General na nka say ti said the omudi ani si ye na obi kan say okoto ambulance abaga na ha ukai ala say gbafia no time ye koto ambulance aba ko wi ase say na omudi konko your friends 207 printer maku 20 ahwi nim na omufra na ambulance di be see parliament that ubetumi aka say obi adi dream because ye koto ambulance aba ampanim oxygen nim in fact stethoscope ba kukura ndem no utumi ka say where there enya ambulance where there ayade trotro kura enye ye trotro kura there sanke ye be seat esim where there seat kura nsim judy ya trotro kura enye ye no yesi where the dream pesa nipa ni wa order ade no na manufacturer na ntumi manufacture on time maami wo ya den eye kro no ni ye wedding ye aduane bremi aduane no wamfa mantem ade no kura no di ba ye kura no wumfa maaye me enya nto enya ntua sika me dia ma no fa ma ade ma me obi adi dream na maame me bisa o na ka kira me nua o say kofi ma
ba kwa sa kwa ye say obi anya na dwuma yi nso because me ba who can say who sign a contract there are so many clauses around it ebia want me and deliver around so and so time say any ebe ye it dey na ministry no amto one mo ye up to today
so can say chief director na who can chief director na statement is online
sir
chief director na chirem say that time na hu hia aba no obia pesa anyama no hyew so and let me tell you do you think that World Bank financed those things? Do you think the World Bank no omu nhwe ade animu pinchema hu say ade we ya
say ye bebu akonta na World Bank aba
na America no omu udwen say omu nhwemu ansa na omu aka say ye betua ade ne ka ama mo ana omo behwe mu fenchim because omo sika na wo de koto but wa koto awie na nipa no yefun boni de anim say masa ebia de nipa no nso no say ne niama na edo so woni so adwuma na aburo ni so reason bia obema bia no yen fa ho ye say ye hia ambulance ne maaye mfie mienu aso covid no kura say atwamu minim intifa misika mame obia ni ho obeka bon and obia all can covid asem like it was a normal time no nipa no now he is joking odi agro obia all can covid asem because covid buy no America no ne niama akesifo no Spain na yasisa nipa wo lorry kwan so 10 times go and check masa menka nipa no kura no o se wa oboka mami ya other vaccines tab a bedroom rebi wo the whole world now vaccine no mami this a wo order na wo tuaka enu kura wo order na wo tuaka up front no kura no na wo nya bi that is what brought Covax they di Covax buy and he say na amayin kitwa te say Ghana na ye akọtọ vaccine ni bi ye kura sika nso ye nya de obeton amaye na Covax ewiase nyina buy na omu say okay Africa fo nyina amumu ho nhyeda enya de amu ni sika buta amu di koto ho ama obi ahwe usika so di asevu America for di akoto ho say for the next 2 years no ye manufacture vaccines ni ma omu nko a omu nkrofo in fact the whole UN empenifo kra esoriti asade no say amai na ewo sika no efa ma me de manu siwa na amai na ewo sika no akọ oda amai na oda wie wonso wo de usika akoto ho de omo be ya ma no omo aya ma ma me de see wo vaccine asem no mu ni say sorry vaccine no uye gu ha
then you continue
ma me mawie wa ha mawie vaccine no di be gu ha ebe say nti nkrofo na omo ye vaccine no ye hia vaccine na omo de aba ye hia no mu diaba kakra mu de ba ye nkura no say o kai say ebi say wom because Ghana for na nkasa me ni nuanu mu NDC for me ni NDC for cost station no mu ka kire nkrofo say me nkowo me nua amale baka ho me ni koshia station na say o mu nkowo na vaccine no ya order amamu say Ghana for e ma mu wo vaccine no na ye nkowo anana do na of that vaccine dwene ho say me man for ma mu order vaccine ni ma wo wo anko wono onu a order vaccine ma oboni ben na why
meda sipi eni awoti NS Kwame Adade of the NPP nene ena oteye no nyame adom Winfred Kofi Zoyiku former constituency chairman of the NDC Amasama constituency wababeka ho Winfred akwaba na impomi de
nyame adom
de rade ase ose
yamzi ma mencha na mencha watifo na enia adade hu se okasa me yedin nti onye din Damzi ye wonyoma bi wo wiase emfa ni agro ye mfa nsere anyoma no akoye owuo ana yare e ya de a etimi to obia at any time tambia no so bi kosa hunhie ni mu a aya enkofo bomodin so mbe yesa nipa no adoye makone mwa enu ntina eye me nwanwa se yare besinsa yekom as oman na MPP aban eye o madwen se o manyo opportunity o so mo de ball man kro no eye me ya eye nwa me ntiase na ama me busa me ho se ejo mampanyina na adada nkwa akufado I have never been corrupt. I will never be corrupt. No, any ana say na a indifferent contest. Assembly nyina ne say. Yamzi. The CA sika ye ko IMF for. Say omomwaye because say ye ho kire ye. Sika sama to apen. Omomwaye ne sika say ne ko pefri IMF for. Sika yes covid ya ba enti nkofo che sika beba ho ne ade nyina spend ya yes sen kwa no eye 81 billion $81 billion biamzi wona otie
sika ye de
me say sika covid ba ye yes sen no ye di no rough no o kan nyina bom $81 billion What piece of them online?
Because
according to
the Auditor General's report, no, say I think 10 point something.
That be I know infractions be a 10 you know okay no. I say what do you call it? You require budget support. What I say, if you lump it all together, scandal and Cassiani Bow. That's scandal, no. But wouldn't say, Yakika, no, Sika Nadmu, am I? I want a Cassiano power. Nadmu, a choir of far swa. Sir, COVID-19, you buy, yes, oh, please. Oh, you see, this is what I was saying. And please, I was here. But you was here. Enti, a friend of scandal na kese beba. Nani bibi. The BIAMAH kase. COVID baye asiyare no. Eboa enkofo bi ama womo enye sika. Tankofo ni bi eye oman bi ti se Russia. Yamzi. Kama COVID baye no. Russia for ebo modia koye Sputnik. Ema amena wo kasa yi. Sputnik ema omusika. Johnson & Johnson omuso so enya sika. Ghana hanom ye kwaya edaha eni emundo nyina achi no ye de eka ene kofaye. Ye mfa nse ne enimu nim de. Any problem. Ye busa se enti time why you can't say you're planting for food and jobs. Now lockdown, a bank or 4 months. Now omuntimi mpie na nkofo ya omaje so mbaka kotori na kugufie. Na enunti. E ma sa nkofo no. Pacho ede. And graphic credit anymore. Well,
1 million.
Aye.
Okay,
it's $1 million. It's $1 million. $81 million. It would $81 million. What I say?
A friend say sign na amma.
And that way, hey, Biamzi, what you wo? I'm looking for information from Mamzi. Biamzi, the Cambrano. That's kind of tell you about Biamzi, the Amran, or Pierre, Mamma. Auntie, not obese to say, planting for food and jobs here by ye. And Kaanga Shikrano. Lockdown about America. It be about UK, be about France, Germany. I'm an for comedy woman. A Bruno Mope, you will be. A Brabano Mope, you will be. Pancho Mope, you will be. Itika, Jed ye. Sa COVID by you was thinking your son for so pa. If you say, and Kaya be export to your Diana Noa. That time, no means a COVID by bench, woman, or mind you planting for food and jobs. Na yeah, no. The business said behind the foreign exchange. Yeah, not your quiet muso. Yeah, Moya better. Cocoa dromo ton be mutton ton no near the user as here. A tinka in himself, quiet mama baby boat roma mia keka. Event say a champon name, there's a nim tree, no bobo mama, and ya COVID the drew. Nina, no. These people sat down. O man could pen word drobia. O man, yes, she. Kakrano so swank of what the bread yen say. Young fancy and we are in one. Kissy can say, was do no. Dedicano. What bank for the chase ka? Ankron chase come Dr. Kwame despite. Echo Asante region. Echo ma conformity. I think say $1 million or so. But I stand to be corrected. Echo ma $100,000. Thank you very much. Emma ma conformity teaching hospital $100,000 American dollars. Amanko for the ba obia de ba yes semato ye be wo ni ade Yamzi am san ko matika krabi me tu kwanko maybe buy me ba no airport wo no ya nyere me du kotoka yes me check we and I'm say hey tetu sika no ni ade ana me nya kwan e call mu sister station wo kuma se Hello FM ana me ka kire enkofo so mususu ha mani na sa yesi wo hwene si enti wonte pampan bia na ye ne no adete ha wo enfutro ni akwanfo a wo Ghana hanom kata se tie nie yesi wo hon man na wache egu so ntontom ga wanya no na de ba
tie hold on
Udebra.
According to the Auditor General, in all, 21 billion 844,189,185.24 Ghana cedis was mobilized to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in Ghana. Over $1 billion.
Over $1 billion. Fine, Mate. It's not just up pay. Anna, yes, and COVID the area no. I and it's yada because na me church you say. See, see the pattern pampaya. A kwan fu a while futuro mu. Or more motiama samai no te. Kaswa kwan should be a futuro di mu. Yes, ya watch your go so my what no and to my kaye the abada bia. You see a tipaye. Ba me na wi abonye uti be power na de be bio. Economy say the sin koye nya uti na be power na de be bio. Enti na nka sentence no ye ade ayenim. Ba na nka se covid ya badia na nka ja. Ye be bawura ye kwaye no makɔhwe se benya nnuro bi no ne ade a. Kwa me nkroma ne CPP ada Roma. Ye nya CSIR Center for Scientific Research. A ye say nya nuguchi susu wo hono mo a omu nyina ye nkofo omutimi dada ye nuaba wan ye kwaye mu ni senke betimi nya nnuro ni adade. Na adada nkwa akofo ado. Ane ni MPP fo. Aye akwadworo anyo maje so mbetu sa na mo no. Ika de ba yesusu a utie. Tika e dia ba say yesi adade na e kan wo say covid ni kunye yesi nipa o street mu ye bewu o ye biamzi ya hwe ye bewu o tie fasika ana nkofo so nya hwe be say Dr. Kwam despite say monye $100,000 we musu nyise omo jiska na hwe so do musu di no de di kan no omo the $10 billion e ko share sorry $10 billion Ghana cedis e ko share Ghana e budget
dollar ba mo
umba kontia because dollars na ba me afuna ba dollar no afuna me ba dollar no
boss can say but them ni bi o wa be ko ba o dudu ba si
how dentia na say
adade
but any what you was how so when you use na we Ghana physical $10 billion Ghana cedis ana o me de kokko say budget mu say omo akasa hu say omo bedi o man so no my no mabasa nti ahwe ntimi ntua chicha foka ntimi ntua na se foka ntimi ntua ban adwuma foka research no mo ye no ahwe bebu akomusim nti sika no ye de ba se fan konkonko ye budget verse covid mo adwuma no motam $10 billion Ghana cedis ana mo de kose budget no na bufu se ma wo mnie tamwa ye se ye pedro na ye de akọ covid yare no ye kwa yem ye nya bi enti ye kwa penu no na vaccine no a ye covid vaccine no amanse gwaso no na ye ye tono $10 per dosage enti wa hu sa no to ano a ye de wo no na ba ko bia na ye $10 ye minister of health kwa kwajima manu so wonim dwom enu nti gise obidi nanim ma na koto ano kofa abrantie bi a waba ne bra wie no yi sinye fan Steven Siga akoya no bo ai action film yi ano ne call Russia ewie tie ade no na e to no $10 no okoton ma ye $19 per dosage what wanting you okofa connection man middleman amadia e $10 no with a man $19 which means say ya boka bato no unim bona kokin kan Yetigana ha $9 into dosage bia no ya boka $9 me bacho dosage I know versus na ba na say $2 million meboa eti mam 9 times 2 million bacho ye mame so be ya
no kuta phone boy
oh biam zina dia na
o calculate ade na o
phone ya na bro ya de wenyaji o that me guy yeah you man dia na we
bro ya dia ba kwa de be
no be your program
ya na o time
me bacho producers 2 million times 9 mfa response na memes here because who say dollar e ko dollar ni omu wie ya abu se me wo mnie buying through the minister and the Ministry of Health. It's $120 million. At my UNICEF. Then you $80 million. Thank you very much. $80 million. $80 million. It's my main call, man. Some of them. Time time why ba say kwakwa koto vaccine ye ko kwaye mu ai say nya duro bia Russia phone ni kwaye Johnson phone ni kwaye but mo no manya nuro no oh how I didn't say sir manya sir wo de wo kan wa bia na say me ko ba bia is it 5 is it here me 5 wo de ma men to aso na
what say me 5 minutes man tell anka
na say me 5
kwaye
Emma yentimi antua yentimi ankope bi kwaye mu ai ka se kwakoto bi no $10 now say $20 $19 enti entwobo Ministry of Health minister na da no ne slim sigati no eye $18 million free bond to madi ni kwa omuwie no ana omutua $120 million American dollars edema UNICEF for say UNICEF for mona eba apomudin mu ne ade a UN for mu de animu etimuma ye vaccine bi ni ade ana UNICEF for gi sika no nyina sika omode ma omo no enu am support omode supply no tese enu ayenyae no ode ba sika mu a na $38 million e ba to uti $38 million free $120 million mu a e ka se ene auditor general e ka se yenko na sa sika no yenko pe na ti asem bi afedie ade no course no wa no enkofo ye adom se o Ghana mo mo African country ye kwakwa mamo aduro ni bi ata ni sika no UNICEF o yenkoji yo ana the even say chief director aduro na baba bedu aduro ni ba ni enya ba bi mfa nwu tani yo esekwa ana ye busa ne se adentia ana o say the chief director cited unexpected vaccine donation into the country coupled with limited vaccine storage capacity and slow uptake by Ghanaians to be vaccinated. You don't count your check. You don't count your. What's the meaning of this?
We have a minute to wrap up.
As someone, chief director, what made you $120 million? Tell the Wakoto Drew. I can't Ghana for say. I don't know nko go for beche ba obo beche bi no one yanko jesika two no so he man say ye e de ntia man say ye ne say
ye ne he man say
endo no
ba mo de beche ye
that is it and ye wa what I say or site say one endo na ba na fe na ade ensem
adoso abro
oh please and nya to ba say I see he cited unexpected vaccine donation into the country. What I say? So many of them. So what I say? Anna, a tosubio. Ghana for the brain, no say. Muam Kroya and Akufado, a bay for Ghanaians. Wakati say you go Kodi, Kotomri. Wakati say Quantum Dawa. One can't say and say, I back on the say, Falcon. What I say? No, the idea on them. It's Ghana for whom say, a Papu Kroya, the Biachi and an Akufado. 3 dia. And then him 2 years the Bianum. And on the other, it is our Panyano Crampono and Yadia Unyazombo and the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Information. Omkotia Omoka 1.15 billion. Omo and Yanto Basan Church Ghana Foom. Another day can be say, and a Ministry of Information and a Musika Bobo Mutieni. According to the Auditor General reports, that's Kanwa and Kofoya Juma Ministry of Information, Editor Monkano, President.
Chief of Staff.
That is it. Chief of Staff was what I say. President. I say it did not come from the president approval. Neither did it come from the Chief of Staff's office. Enti, ojo upon kroma. Bra. Abia obia me chiao.
Ojo so.
Me chiao. Kojo me chiao. Kojo abia obia assalamu alaikum. And good afternoon.
Salam.
Na me say abanwe.
That's
COVID. Eko on my bisuno. Eko ma omunya sika. Enka babia o se nya sika pa ay Africa. Because of the climate any ade. Enko fo bi won kwampa. Hating no ade no. They were even asking people to come to there because they have a lot of sunshine.
That's it. I was saying for any out here, I was saying Kofi Aqua CPP National Youth Organizer, my man called the NDC, Winfred Kofi Ezoiku, former constituency chairman of Amasama constituency. Winfred, Yanko, COVID-19, AG's report.
Me jawe tiefo nyina.
Tiefo just.
Ewie I wrote some na kind of book or say, but Yaminti Abbey, dear woman is say, Mitri Adrian could be so. Yaka auditor general's reporter. And your report to be a tisa nice reporter, Ubina Cotani baby, or dini camera, Chani bibi. Nansu a reporter, abo bra, usika bra, wakoma bra ye. Ma obi, na udu receipt new papers, chirubi, and now oki can see any actual home report. Intino reporter, ya kahu asami. Emu yenti asye. A reporter document ni fi aban hoeba. President nso amayati asye se ya dollar ehurihuri fuel ne na muwie mu nyina no ne fare ba ya de mienu pe Russia Ukraine war any COVID-19 nti obra ya bo Ghana ne atiti ya fa mu nyina no normal aban ya ti asye se enu na di sa ho kire na aba no enu ne COVID-19 any Russia Ukraine war. In this cancer two particular issues, and answer no mammy who has a ma. I someone who he apa because no and yabedu baby yabedu. In me shani dia Russia Ukraine war crampodia. According to Professor Boston, no Ghana baby way is just because of the way we manage the COVID fund. Now, President Sumayeti has a miracle COVID war, basin and say. We are not in normal times. In fact, you have COVID mirror. Sorry, district MMDCs, chief executives, FRAing, political parties, sorry, for civil societies, Mumayan contribute you, Mumayan first camera, said you better meet associations on Kofasini because Nkofo Eshademo Muntumenko Ejuma during COVID. In the end, Abayan Kunta, Oba Butcher. Yenia and I was there to tip him down. Because in the first question, Mimi will be sunny, sir. Answer now, Auditor General, Equacoyan report here, Yenibia Yakin Kain. As for Ministry of Finance in Core Parliament, Anna. Oh, no, the papers, Emma Auditor General, answer no, Becadi or Catcher and Yenibia King Kain. So, Omanya Parliament, Dada. Parliament now, Moon, Omoya, and Musini. Adana muko homo muzangunta yanchrawom enti aso auditor general ni ho a enti na yesi musa na trese ye yenim de yakoso ena document auditor general editor ni report no enyo onu ana yefa ni kwati kwan bi so de enya ya editor ni report enti report aye kan ho asam yi was a report was ye nya ho adaje ehwemu yiye na yetumitu ye hofo ye ntuminti na Ghana ha Emre obi ana mampanyi a yenyina ya to aba ama no upo yenyina ya mampanyi no aka kire yen say ye ni normal times nti yenyina we should bear with him yentinase ye na obi si onuti Ministry of Information 1.51 billion any salary
enya ba akofo na di ye
na nti omuzu no omu Ghana mra COVID ni wo ho na omutumi kukuru sa sika ne de ti omu Etro report.
Lockdown.
Ndi no omukai yawa omubusuafo tim. Mu omuko adwuma no omu ya no for COVID na e wo ho for 10 years. Tika ndi ayakọ IMF kura na ya tan. Omu aketu ya na akwa mu what percentage. Ni nchiche mu san na omu ko mu pe. Na pandemic do na omabusiafo Ghanaians ti kromo ha ya kan say ya ne say na amen Uja Auditor General's report ni bia na kire say a total, in fact, total percentage of the resources and I say sika mumunya for COVID now just as small as 3.5% was spent on health related issues. Mudi bit ya statutory payment. When we were in dire times, hard times,
Mura fi sa particular season here ye camp COVID ho asem yi. Sa mre no mu na yetena wiemu adurare wo wiemu. When we were in these very hard difficult times, this is the very times these weird and just trimoding expenditure yi kosu yi. And ye dimrika call IMF. Wo mra ye koji sika ne ba. Masa wudwini ho a wonte ase. COVID time, free water na ba ya no. Ne sanku a na kire se sikana munya ye ne nyina no just around 21 million and a billion enkwa na mu spend here which forms about 3.5% now. Na kire se should you even spend around 50% of the money on Ghana? Na kire se we would have been in a very comfortable, in fact, and can lock down ukra ehun ko nya se ya be peja na me kan ukra eda nyamia se wi ai se nyamia mayen nyamia hu obibini mobo a anka yen wakoye nyina afi wi ase uka se ya be lift COVID lockdown no say ya be tina dem president e ba be lift it is just because the government couldn't afford running the system because of hardship, and so we have to lift COVID so that people can. That was the fellow Ghanaian statement the president made to us. I am subject to correction. That was the reason we were given, not because our other countries were under lockdown for several months. It is because we can't sustain the pressure. So in Emra more didn't say na mo ka kire yan nyina say yan no mu nso ntwen ope. Mo Emra mo didn't say amudi ebu ase jaso. Aka kire Ghana for say eye banche enti abemi no sa na ebinumu at heaven. And the annoying thing in say Minia, the various institutions you went for money. Edibo muhubra during COVID time. Enunti enegano ubia ho checheno. Free education a year review is all because of the hardships we are suffering in the country today. Health insurance in challenges is because of the hardship we are suffering in Ghana today. Ultra fuel prices are what we are enenam dollar huri coin na explanation about my yen say yen na see any na say COVID na ama atoyenchem nyina abeto yen. Sa na COVID no mumu ante hom pampan. Sa na COVID no na mumu te heaven. Sa na COVID no na amfa mu doorsteps kura no. Nti ye bobra say ya ebe ye. Mami nkan bibi nkyira wo. Ebe ye den na ye ho kire anya obi aboyam busia. Me can direct from the Auditor General's report. No, we noted from our examination of the records that the amount of 21,844,189 were sourced from the Contingency Fund, the World Bank Group, the International Monetary Fund, the African Development Bank, the European Union, and the sale of Bank of Ghana COVID-19 bonds for the 2020, 2021, and 2022 fiscal year to finance the coronavirus alleviation program and implementation of the Ghanaian COVID-19 emergency preparedness. Would you me patch and say, sure, baby, Omukoji is sky. Wako IMF, International Monetary Fund, African Development Bank, Wako European Union, Wako sale of Ghana's own Bank of Ghana COVID-19 bond. Wako ji say sikai wo baby a wo busia bon wo wiase afana nyina ya ho kire ya ehin na ya dwane kobium uko wiase nyina ko bo busia ka kire Ghana say yare ufo private jet e de copy sika say ya wo difficult times na wo buabu sika nyina no madam ne enti amimi what the right to me say me ka say omudu twi wo manu mu ne say Mudi ya di panka adena muko parliament one man ko busa nkunta na nkyere wom. Agi auditor general na be kasa we kyere yen. Aden bibini kura we enye incompetence we eye wickedness. Obi amfa yare ndi agoro. Nti yare mre musika. Me ko boy say me di me ma me ni me busuafo e ko hospital. Ana me de ko ma pede enye me nya incompetent me ye buy for. This is what this government is trying to tell us. Say African leadership no ase yempanyimfo ya no me instead of some bayen shira no omo ya no me ama yen udumi ko bobusia yare abrem de boss abrawe busia na wo boy yare amrem no ya chichemu kura oha mu nchemu du kura no wan fan sa ye ho yare ya kan ya kan wo report no mu say ya chiche sika no bi edin small scale businesses so mu fan so mo asene emra covid wo ho esane say covid abeha mo anuma mu ma yan kokrom na yan ko bisa small scale businesses people teachers in fact business bia wo Ghana ha Dudu assign enomunya COVID relief support fund. Yawa Ghana ha ana apa iso apa west. Mami abaya nka obu ami ni din parliamentary candidate no be ka kire yes. Na legal parliamentary candidate. Anya me na make o. Omo parliamentary candidate na eka. Say COVID fund no onu nko aketu awe pe na yade ma no. Parliamentary candidate anya MP mpo. Mana kobo man no nanso parliamentary candidate omo na mo cheche sika na amayen na mo di report receipt fun we akoma auditor general amani ntro ni report ada na report no ya kan wasam a ya betumi aka wie the america tire amayen ni say baby a wo hwe ya ministers omo tifia kodui masa mo mayen kan nokura play na play mfa wo ya sure pa say chief director minister me say abanwe ya was senior minister nso ka ho anamboa coping president ya we economic management team inti nyansa ya di spend sika no omo ni bia na report no kura no me say report no aboa wom esa ni say auditor general's report no dia wudi sika no ye no eno no obetro ba no kura nkasa ni say ayada na wo ka kire me say muma yan cover information ministry workers emra studio ha na yam bi so mo say covid time no mo pay ya sign na yam multiply o me nyam raw figure obakufo pay let's multiply by the whole population working population of Ghanaians so 151 billion no krenso in the covid fund no kura no the auditor general report emaye no any say the ayatro paper so aka kire no e no no so tro ebreye na mom wo twa de wo ti say de na lerugu MPA ka no baby asika na nkasa koye no na tere say wudwini hu a I can't think madness ayaden in fact anya hwe kura me wo evidence baako say parliamentary candidate the ayaka hu asam yi see wakobo busin a we spend less than 10% on purpose we have the men ni nyina no wo de yenye politics into into trimodin way wo de me wrap up no yenye politics ni auditor general's report ni more for some no ntu nchen inti the ayaka ni nyina ayaya hu dede ni nyina ne say aban me yesho say obi okuta first degree kura nya chief director kamia koye say minister ampo okuta first degree omo degree bebrebe we ukosho mu CV US Harvard kominini ni hono mu ko university omo pa kire yen say omo ko bobusia e de besa Ghana yare ya busia no mu boyentu min for mu ohanche mudu ensa yare the aka no yadi befu plane private jet na yati mamu ha yadi we be pia Ghana magana ye daachi enya no mi anka wo maame etumi wo ma Africa ye 150 something country 56 ba kukura nya ye hwa mo ma yanja politicians na nkobu koto embo mpa ye mbisa nyame se ye ni boni ben because onu no se hene nti boni ben ye nyame na ye se John Mahama nya ye se sana ene ye kofa na nado ama ni be my sa budget we boni ben I am say all African countries younger politics into China na yan ko bompa ya mbisa
medase eni awoti ye Winfred Kofi Zoyiku, former constituency chairman of Amasama constituency in the name of the NDC. Adade uka bibiana because I may become messages.
Na me say oze
na me become messages.
Mami ka sem ba ko pe esese Ghana for tias here omumi enu kan ye nti na me sre o se meka ye di kan
o se asem ba ko pa fe de di kan
de di okay enu asem na ni se o se minister akoto vaccine ensem fata you yati afa minister akọ UN ho akọ UNICEF mumboa yen na yen procure vaccine UNICEF and kasa na di yenim ko procure vaccines. UNICEF vaccines na wadi yenim akotua na UN and kasa tua aka no. ɛno nso ɔmo se yɛayɛ bɔne sɛ mo se yɛnyɛ ne dɛn
na auditor general's report no
one report ni me ntina make us on kind report no auditor general report no vaccine ya o say yen koji nsesa no wan kasa ya bokro no o say vaccine no mo order na yen supply ye ne mo order na yen supply ye and na chief director say the entire yan koji vaccines na mbegu nkran ha ne say niama na baby a ye vaccine ni besie anyway na vaccine no say dey expect say nipa be bo pane no ye mo no sa nti wo mo a manufacture no e wo mo ye hia na ya akoje okay we so boni bay that is what I'm saying say
and they said they will chechire mu akere ne said they will can say what auditor general's report mo no na kire say sika $81 million no e ho vaccines na e maaye no ti ye hia ye from anom de kakra bre ye
omo dey ba up to today na say ya na yenya another 1 million vaccines unsay omo ya advert say
it know how many quantity near say
the American say
maybe $81 million the vaccines no quantity here be
our report is clear I'm met me here my church wa
say no there's a new variant others say your first dosage wo no asa na sa call second shot bi no say no sa dosage na so mfa man no sa sika no ekita for which one
me say vaccine bia wo hia bia no what is the what you advance
variant no ba na ebe ba no
say vaccine bia wo ba hia no omo
you can never tell me say
oh please
you
are forcing
if there's a new
variant then we manufacture it for you
very scary than the previous one na omo ko pe vaccine sa vaccine no ababa be commodity very hot omo ton no a higher price no omo ma sa a vaccine at that old price.
Yes, it's $1 million.
But they see any
vaccine 20,000. And also
Minister
what are you talking about?
Minister of Health. I'm a catcher and say, "Wafa 2 million vaccines. Dosage of vaccine at their brain. Ujenye. And instead of $10, no, I work on $19.
That it has nothing to do with this current
but you know
nothing to do with this current report.
Winfred is our question.
Me simple question is
also bisa question me pa mo chow adade munyina me mo microphones na fimo
Kosi say Emrantie ti say yen beja say ye MPP ni ye NDC suban no na ya hwe Ghana no Ghana be ko na chi sen say de wo atie yo the American dia to mesra o meba me bra mesra o meba ukoto suku nkonwa procurement me ya agric media me do bank ni ebru nti procurement ne anka na me ni hu nyansa bebresa nanso ukoto nkonwa kura ma suku nkwala na wo yen konwa na ye kire otama wo pen konwa no COVID-19 na kire se ade ne ba 2019 ye di sika no ko so mo mfa nto ho 2024 25 2010 10 time o mo pe enu na wo procurement document no ansa no mo di abra ya na bra tobo ma mi misala so a o di tobo me misala that's why we are told.
The American say,
Nana Kwame Adade. Listen Tobo. Kofi Tobo. But if it's a question, we have no chance. Then you address it. And to take your time. What is a question area? I will give you ample time to respond to it.
81 million any sika vaccine ayetua ho sika MI yes sir menua original MPP ana mu amaya ti ase baba because of challenges. Okay, fine. My first question is 81 million. What percentage of it is $3 billion for which we are going to IMF? And you know, young fan said Nanado Niho. Waja MPP ni na mano. Na Muhammad Niho. Na aja NDC ni na maye. Na 81 million what ya court vidka. I anunti ya court IMF. We are in difficult times because the government made us aware that it is because of COVID and Russia Ukraine. And yeah, Mr. Anara, Futua Mediman and say, Uncle Catherine Anado said, 81 million COVID vaccine and Yabium. Yakurana Miasa Yada. Okay.
That's what the one kind report. Me say 81 million. And sika aban de call yen ni 81 million. Yes, time a heat ni buy ya COVID ni mo ya de. Ya call UN. Exactly. Oh mami we obi ambisa wasem. 120 million. Sa bre no na oman bia awiase nyina ye hia COVID.
Obi e pedro ni bi.
Enti ya call UN ko kan say ya ntua sika na omo say ya ntua omo nye vaccine na
no cash down before vaccine.
Cash utua sika na san ya manufacture ma. America for tua UN cra sorry say omo mpene because America tua first dose, second dose, omo tua booster. Enti no obi anya bi. UN na kan say enya UNICEF and other UNICEF say uti UNICEF asia omo na wiase nyina pa omu ya friends. Omo enti no UNICEF ena di ye nim eko odaye ye ko odaye no se ye tua ade na nsa na ye di ama oman Ghana UN sim ye betua ama mo so UN atua sika no ato anya ye na first Africa Ghana anya ye first sika na Africa that is the truth no on just mami tremu ye report
ye mfani hane ne enkwa president makro metoto bo ase
UN for atua sika na amaye say vaccine no bribia ye hia bia embra vaccine de di kan 5.1 million eba o man yi sabre no na ya anticipation is Ghana for 16.1 million ebe hia vaccine no de di kan ba ye no ye ma enkrofo se enkrofo enkowo ya dede na ye nwo e ma de di kan ba ye no ebi say ye because vaccine no ehu ahomete pa o hyew kan ketua bi asay enti sesi ya adwene say
yes cold room so
ya cold room na nkasa na ya he na e wa ha enti no sesi ya no ade no emra no say ya hia no mu e di aba enti nansan ya me ne o kasa first 5.1 million aba nansan ya nya 1 million na ye di ba ne say enya say obi akotua sika na ato agu UN World Bank atua sika na amaye enti Auditor General say dia emaye no yankoji mame mboa sika no omo amfa nche yen eye bosia sika no nya achede enye
UNICEF tuaye no
dia World Bank tuaye no yamfa nche yen ya tua amawo na da unya sika wa ba betua but edro no so yakoji bagu Ghana ha ye de be ye den enye nkran do kono ne mbako na wa cha ama nkrofo adi eye edro aye de wo yam to me for so mra Ghana mra nkyere se chinchina aban ma memenwo iti edro no bedru na wo ya edro no wa ha wo pese wo ne ne e wo ho aban e wo radio so TV so kan say enkrofo nkonko wo edro no ya tuaka kona ko wo say ye hia billion ene sika no ya tua dada Auditor General see up to now ade ne emba ye no the sika na aka no ye hia bi mu a yenkoje sika because sika no ya mfa nche ye bosia it is 81 million no omo atua yenko negotiate yen sha ase report say let's commence the processes say ye be ma sika no ayeden aba yen ho asami nyina ni 81 million now ka say wo ka kire World Bank say me pay 81 million me pay 120 million akoto vaccine no the man out me the yellow requirement ye no you must understand the process say the Auditor General e kan one can say obi adiska no o say ye tua sika no enti mu hwe say ye be kwa akoji ya de say ye hia vaccine na say ye be hia vaccine na ye be kwa akoji ya de as simple as that enti trying to impute by mami conclude what say report na ye ti ha ye kan ho asem no e fake
e den e fake
Auditor General's report ye discussing is say our park no e 2019 or 2020 when grandma out
Yeah, then you
And who is it, sir? And you'll be a young man, Crawford, young Crawford, woman. And I got you
but the first say about public nature say you fake.
No, the American is saying.
Ebia and call me for parliament and I say leadership of parliament and
Master Wadaruma. Say over to me after auditor general and now audit service in pending for one can report no once a month.
So I'm from
BIAMAH can once a month.
Me fra one more coffee bajo
And I when out time. I beg you, please.
Me no worry you.
Also on worry. On worry. You see, I'm before. Mama fire says 7 it won't cost as Ghana for. That's what I say. And you require to you said it. Okay, can see any and where you be from 1 inch. What you would have.
Asa.
Yeah, they can. Mamma come. Because Mama, your wife is something Michael for 18 hours of special. We know your walk. What does it? That was Dedicano. On wouldn't can for Russia. Oh, please, Mamma can. How you spoil our money? How you say that?
Me, my own can. It has nothing to do with that.
Are you sure you want to start this? Are you sure you want to start this?
They okay. I capture our reporting him.
I will report to him. I will report to him. So I'm kind. Tell them what minute time I can tell you. It's almost quiet no one. I'm quite the Sabi. I'm going to trouble no one. A cotia and so on. Anna. And then they say, Minister of Health at the Mamanu. Ever catches a one, you know. Nana yem si share what the copes had in order say. And after the more imagine say on the top vaccine through UNICEF. Nana will produce our damn enemy idiot maybe. Which any or say the Minister of Health through UNICEF paid an amount of $120 million. So government of Ghana, I Ghana buying. If Ghana for sika, $120 million. 210 years. Anna, a modern ma
UNICEF
Ministry of Health. Anna Ministry of Health. What the Ministry of Sports say? Mongoto do me. And no, Anna a 38 million of a no buyer. And on the mini ebusa say. They say no. Mose a no nyama no. Now why bebano? It is say no yebusa say a do no. 2019 I already break it out in sanity. About this sanity. And I got Pedro in Yenya. The 2019 ago.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, 2020. My Jacob Pedro in Batata say. The 2020 a chagu. But all 10 years. Salano, I don't know Mayu. If you are so on me, oh, please. 2021, you chagu. 2022, you chagu. You're 2023. And as I said, 2023, no. That's yes, say. You're going to cry down, Hono. Aqua year before Bia and your COVID-19 one year in that one. I'm one down, woman. I what I say. And to say, you busa adade. On a MPP, say, Adade. You cannot go to your two honor. And your COVID-19 fair job, no. And your booster. And answer is a variant now air banner. And now the ever banner who's kind of do. We are for. Me Johnson. But Ghana, yes, you come ya bury so. And yet you could eat $1 million. I'm speaking to the microphone. I call in a hammer. Say Ghana for yes, you come to say you $81 million. And ya two be was say. You be say doing kakra. It's here, and it's not a so no. What I say, when you need it, then they bring it. How do we be? Catch it, and they tell me, I'm say, yeah, it's Ghana, and Yajuma Bino. Say, many young men fatum be. Obi a carpenter, so na headmaster is a cockatoo bread, the school for my transfer. They can or can school for Kodano. And yes, I oh, please, I beg you, please, allow me, I beg you. About what I say.
Yes, 16.1 million.
Want to tell him to shut up. Mama,
Mr. Question.
You can't school for Kora. Near Munkunya, do I got over there? I got Toba. It was you. And son said, you won't say Sukuno, academic year started free her, a copy hentino, you catch a carpenter say, and Quano Pacunan what Nasso, and don't tell him when we are in here. And yet, then, Anna as a day. And then I buying a coach $81 million American dollars. And the cocoa baby say, Sankofo no nyentu omu sikam. Efanko omu economy. Oh, please. I beg you, what is this? You see, the reason why you have collapsed the economy, any time no. What I say, BIAMAH, the reason why the MPP has collapsed the economy, no, is the misappropriation of these funds and other funds are on my side. Man paid $81 million. Eddie Akwa command kofu bi so mfa so economy mu. Omo da da ni, omo nye no mo nya faso. Omo wi omo sabe fa boy busia na ehia baba beje. Who does that? One is had we. In any case, me say me busa aban we. COVID ne ba ye no. Russia for nya ho faso through Sputnik. Johnson & Johnson, I think the Americans. Ghana, faso nya ye we himfa.
Therefore, yeah, paracetamol Ghana. Yeah, chloroquine.
Amoko fire 81 million no. Yadani katina ye ne say. Adro efaso Ghana for nya ye ne say. Ye kwaya parani awi ene amam bi ene code ni. You see, munye serious as a government. And mami fancy. Uti, munye serious as a government. And to me, the mainstream ye. Parliament of Ghana, a bread to say, Momanko for me to me. First of all, the Auditor General, Momano, prosecutorial powers. Dr. Sumionu, Public Account Committee, so almost some prosecutorial powers. Na so betrete na hona beto to papa so say, Unim nyansa che Ghana for nyina anti, Udo bi man che anti, Upeja 81 million common so economy mo a, na be kasa asem che ya. Ya so wanim e de what sense wam. Ya so wanim do akọ ankamfo am because these things don't make sense economically, and when it comes to management it doesn't make sense.
Thank you. Winfred.
Master munye kumna me can report natural. Our audit disclosed that an amount nukra 328 billion 568 million 618,000. 0.57
cyber figure ni bi
328, 568 618.57. Almost converting into cedis no.
328,568,618.57 pesos.
Was disbursed to the Ministry of Health. Was utilized on medical equipment, bratie, cleaning materials, medicines needing enyedro.
Menro.
In the other na okatra and say mu anko to yan no nika. The actual report no sika. So we went to akana well sir IMF was one UNICEF and ma advance. What is the difference? Which one is
that's the statement you made on other day. That's the statement you made say enye isika na UNICEF
no, the American say the 300 sika we aye. We say vaccine na or die was ordered through the UN paid for by the World Bank.
And you said the money is not our money.
We say eye bosia omo anfa nche.
Okay.
Na nya sika ye kuku o mai
report no sir was disbursed to the Ministry of Finance.
This was in response na usika no ukobo bosia ye vambre.
So why you saying that nya sika ye tu ya minti ase?
Eye bosia no the boy e ba e betua anti ye yan ye betua. It's like our money.
No ma me the American say we say omo kuku your mai mo emra na ye wa hu.
Okay.
Na me kire mu say abre no wo say de ye koto ye free Ghana koto ye. Ya ba okro no yes. They say UN and on my UN for no so about okro no ana. I don't know me.
Ma dade misleading ya suku no ya nko bebre nanso the identity studio had the am meeting the audit disclosed audit no mayeti ase this amount was disbursed to the Ministry of Health. So I can't tell me say you and for Netiama company na ye advancing na minti ase.
Okay.
And the identity can ye na ya tro ha the young crofo pay or the report natural ha. In fact there was what ase ne say and no top pampers na 3 cedi a okwa adani 6 cedis na nado mayeti ase say COVID bra no boy no and na ma ye bresa no and bofro to ye 1 cedi 50 pesos a ubeko na ye 3 cedi times 2 eye brabo we ye wo paper yi so no eno na ma ye ho kire ye nti ye be kan paper yi ho asem a and some fata say the propaganda. I was ya hwɛ mu yie. Na yɛde na yɛte. Yɛde na yɛte Ghana ha. Ɛma ɔmo parliamentary candidate ɛbɛgye to mu ka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ. Ɔno no sika na yɛde man na efie bi sɛ obi betumi aboa me with the amount na. Enti no
Kofi ni amount.
Aboa me because okay 100,000. Very good. Yawa. Many tobo. 100,000 na maami na gye to mu sɛ ɛno na yɛde man na ɛwɔ COVID mu na wɔn report we mu. Into one says Aban way for multiply 100,000 times 275 constituency because you could group Sikafi Bank of Ghana, our Accra. Into the end to me fee Accra parliamentary candidate who and Chomu Eastern region and Wasanti region and Van Command Nalerugu or one peace in Inquan. In the next rest Omo Accra Sunyabi. Omo Watakra, the voter region, Bank of Ghana, 10 Nalerugu. Into we have the right to say you multiply on only figure no. And Ukraine a raw figure because in the constituency is what. Inti parliamentary candidate for a constituency like Amasama. Nunkwa be na Lerugu times 7 no. Onu nya saying. Inti your striking average in Ukraine you so no figure now. Utu say aban we one more prayer papa. In fact, mbabi amiti as you call for an immediate aban so yasini na onkopa busia embeti no ambaso Emma immediately because Brenna ya brano na trese anya COVID yare no ehu brabonti na ya bre but nanso nkrofo omufa ablo nya ho ewe yakokọ during COVID omufa yare no ye during COVID no enu ti na na ye fuel prices enam yem na yesi obi ni obi man so eko enu ti dokuno first ya ton dokuno 1 cedi 50 pesos and now ko bisa dokuno bro 4 cedi 5 cedis ayo now we see COVID in thing aden COVID mreno wa man so anto Africa ha umu sorry amusi dokuno boy 5 cedi because of Russia Ukraine omuto no mutu nintino ya sas ne yadu abro mfifi meda say sika de be diabro no obi dia koye ne wuye thank you within this very period was when our president was spending riotously in the air ya ka amusi de bi da and that way
Meda Sipi, my mention messages Kakrana and Fantuaswe. I'm Ibrahim Mustafa Watara watching you live from the United States of Amasama constituency. My special greetings to delegates in the constituency, aspiring deputy constituency organizer for Amasama. Oga Willie and Carrier, the NDC electing Mr. Sierra Nketi as their national chairman and also changing their leadership in parliament will not add anything. They are doing this because they want to win 2024 elections. How can the NDC win 2024 elections with their candidate Mahama, who vandalized and manipulated state resources and funds during his first term as president of Ghana? Greetings to Shirley Mitiwa, Deputy CEO Minerals Commission. I always laugh whenever I hear of NDC communicators because if NDC communicators and their JDM are saying that they are really concerned about Ghanaians, why is it that whenever Ghana is in difficulties, then they are happy? So Ghanaians, please beware of NDC. Yo, Manauba Stephen Pantine Village and Odifri Ebaye. Mukaila Jonas. And was a regard Mami Soja, if the NDC really fear God and has respect for democracy, they would have slashed about 70% of the cost of filing fees after CDD raised the alarm instead of justifying. Meanwhile, this same group of people claim that Ghana ayeding. I even thought they were going to give the forms for free because Ghana ayeding. This is NDC for you. Okay, no so or the Abba. Mami Soja, good afternoon. The NPP administration are very confused from day one of governance. NPP has no single successful story using media propaganda only. Alai Baba Madina or the way Ebaye. Mami Soja, good afternoon. So what at all is wrong with us? Look at how they are using our money. God is watching. Kofi Sechi, Itase, and our no so the way if we Ebaye share live and also swa hey Charlie Musa Abatwa. Okay, Mami free Imano Kokuyamu. Yes, no, Mami Soja, please tell the NDC, desperate NDC man in your studio that Ghanaians know them and they are lies. So it's no wonder that they have started with Okujato Ablakwa So Ghanaians should expect more lies and propaganda from NDC man and their supporters. Musa Abatwa, the revelations by the Auditor General's report clearly shows how AKWAFO and BIAMAH were insensitive to the citizenry, and they've no business to introduce domestic debt exchange program because their recklessness in handling COVID-19 funds indicated the reason why we are in this economic turmoil. The corruption is nauseating and unacceptable. God save Ghana. Pope Giga, NYC, good day and bless you guys for this pleasant program. Let me use this opportunity to greet Her Excellency Nana Akua Free Year, Deputy Commissioner, Deputy Ambassador to the People's Republic of China. In fact, she is the best ever to represent the good people of Ablekuma constituency. Michael Ray, NYC, okay. Gershon Ashiagbo, NYD Yaba. Hey, Eddie Samsuni. I say Honorable Watara, I'm watching you live from Mamasaman. Okay, Yehun, da. Efo Salom Sagada. No, Honorable Watara, I salute you automatically. Okay. Sani Ibn Yakub. Most difficult work currently is defending the MPP. Ofori Mauli. Okay. Felix Gayomi. And also the Aba MC Yapreko. And our Diabonos. Good afternoon. My regards to the best minister of Agric. Among all the potential people who have shown interest in the MPP flag bearership position, Dr. Free Akoto stands tall. Ben Sam, and also can you ask? Okay. Honestly, maybe I'm ask. Okay, Mate, why? Maybe sa warm amount do. Right. NDC, what changing leadership in Parliament? What is going on?
Nana don't want to change, but change is a necessity for development. So what is going on is that there is victory ahead. Nyamikura system. Nana do no change. So that is all what is going on. We are on the road to save and rescue Ghana. Manwesi.
Ujidi said with a new crop of leaders, no, Omoba Parliament, no, Ebebuamo as a party, as your and then your performance in Parliament.
20 years as the administrator of the NDC, only national chairman is here. Member of Parliament, former member of Parliament, only general secretary is here. What else again does he take in leadership decision that this quality and caliber of people don't have? And so we are on course.
Right now, the minority leader is Honorable Dr. K.C. Latoforsen. Deputy Minority Leader, Honorable Kofi Amaboa. Minority Whip, Honorable Kwame Abuja. First Deputy Whip, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. Second Deputy Whip, Honorable Comfort Doyo Ganza. Is there any particular reason? Omajuma na ensweni, Honorable Haruna Idrisu ne, Honorable Muntakane others no. Omajuma ensweni, at this crucial time. This is next year, year elections mo. Into more people who assess some leadership in Parliament. What is it?
So we think about raising leaders. And where we have what we have done for Haruna, we think that we should raise people to substitute. It is only the MPP that don't have players on the bench, but we have the men. They misled and deceived us. And to move within the MPP, having all these men and fear poly watch. Moon to me no be substitute mu players a war park so there. NDC Chiramu say Parliament cry we omo to memo in opposition. A multi bench. Omo prokro omo nkafi ochina your best answers and leadership.
The men are there.
The men are there. That is all what General Sedun Ketia want to let them know. Into omo ni how we are just proving what we are saying to them before we enter Parliament. We enter Flagstaff House.
Have you comment on that?
Yes, my main case NTBA Convention Proposed Party meeting ye any other.
So comment on the changes in the maybe it's our CPP.
Comment on the brewery.
Then now they go for CPP.
NTBA the Benya yes shadow cabinet. You benya various people are kasa to the sectors of the economy.
Okay.
And you
also,
see,
so you have the men.
Of course.
Okay.
When young men we gender bias crowds. You have the men and the women.
Okay.
Those are you know. You see, ade si na me expect say besi ntia na me expect say besi ni say o say NDC fo a omo ye omadwen say they are going to bring in new faces for the battle ahead in 2024 even though 2024 obi anim say CPP is a done deal for us Ghana for abre MPP and o abre NDC and nti ade a yi one say
Ono onsi yo oye na ade. Onsire ye onye oye na ade.
MPP 14 times some more men say na COVID-19 men. Ah na e ba ya COVID-19 ya hu nyina atwi. So but what I'm saying is if you pay a critical look at what is happening in parliament, now a strategy start. It was bound to happen. And the Kuntian say and common shifty from the usual politics to economics. What is that, you know? What was you know? And to talk about parliament, has to do with economy and money. From Ilevia, your boy, deputy, current minister for youth and sports, you're punching a phenomenon sway. So, to kind of forget young Pamela over consensus vote in the issue of debates in the House of Parliament is shifting from and then a party sending propaganda to economy, numbers, money. Because you see, I say, and Kofua, omu investors, I Ghana Hanum, our musica, share, our bondholders, our money because I ban mismanage economy. But what I say, and Kofua, omu pensioners, omuso so one share now bind on Sika omu pension fund the moon. IMF for so my bass so almost say Montre a choir says here the Scaramamu between Tuania Dadino. The conversation in parliament is shifting from the usual politics, the noise, to proper economics. And until NDC4 active strategy nase said the ACB before Atia and Tibia, Ubos a Kwamigan to what Tuamubi. Ubo say, Obi to say a Kodankan, a Tuamubi. High dignities are almost economics. More Professor Nemo Thompson, more Etramubi, Professor Nino Domina also Exama CPP, and to be as I for in an about thing. Not and no one say, I told Forsen, a former deputy minister of finance, about economics, and finance at Ote, and Unti says, and common safety free the deno, Ekusikasam, and Kofua and ne, or more a bond, Aquacoca, Gemuno Moody or Moye, investors, I am more haircuts. Step so step 2 or step 3 so on and Kofua say or more I catch them say the whole of this year and sikam dia kwakọ abangbosiano omunya wonsi hu bia zero interest masankofo ni nyina no they are in need for answers omu wonse busa bebrebe omu penkofo bia mama kan nkuransasa ma kire omu a what will happen for any strategic leadership. A strategic party ni say obeline enkofo a mo beka wasama ma wo enkofo matisi en sikasem ase and I'm not surprised to say yenya obi ti say ato force na ene obetake you over from Harry Naidusu and now we no free all so a Harry Naidusu enya the time assign enough from a youth organizer to a member of parliament to become the majority leader. Okay. So I say before that no majority leader. Yeah. But enti akwa say obi nkolo obi mra and to me I think it's a yade a papa but the make catch MPP for say almost more mema na senye COVID-19 mema no mo wa na akufo I dare him to do a reshuffle.
That's it.
Adade.
Your comment on the NDC.
NDC for us no me ntwenche ba akopɛ
e dey na ade befam
ese edu nkatia na ono sesi oye chairman no enye ono no se oye chief strategist na went to me ankoleti na yi kura ne resource kura ye di calculator share ne nsem na otutu papa so ana enye ono a ofra na de tosu mienu hwan biom fifi kwete chief propagandist de mu ya no 2008 be dada Ghana for say Ghana sika nyina agu MPP for back pocket na mo di nam kromu di say Ghana for hu omoto obetwa sa antro na obi antie biom owura mahama na mu owura mahama na mu na ye fa twede kese punching afono homa onu the first in the history of this country owura mahama na omo de ne ba no yet me you know the one time in the Fourth Republic you didn't see that enti ono mahama na yet to me abon one time first round ya bona man out of former osuma mama no omo an esan aba enye nwanwa media de make an say Ghana for ehu MPP for adwuma egu fom omo hu say mra mu odin aba nanso MPP ya ban a omo betumi ayi ya free say mra mu odin mu nti changes ya omo ye enye hu be mami Ghana for nkai say Nana Dankwa oh ma Ghana for nkai say Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nkwa na Ghana for ye kwa ahunya hia mu a otumi che 600 million Ghana cedis onu nkwa na watumi order vaccines ama I am not done say me come answer many sure America say okay the American say Ghana for nkai say Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo out of vaccines ama wo mo nkom medase afei me pamucho medu mo microphone Ghana for who three wo no ye ma nurse for insurance Ghana for asempa ya ye hu three ye no na do ma ye nsuo eno na ye say Wedini mama ye Modesi ya bebo Eni go swenya Kansa jidi swenya yo Eni ka femo Maye bia maye Ya bomose Ya bomose Ya mabwa mo Eni ka fumo mo Osafere mo Okobano mwere mo Americano mwere tu Jiti sume sie mo Zenya kanguni Edika fero maye Utia Hits FM Ya I was here for 100.9 was so egua utie no mo final round enie na yenhwe right now concerning the National Cathedral. Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, Reverend Isuda Naba Womieno at the memo Akwakoma Board of Trustees no esebetumi anka the construction of the National Cathedral should be suspended. About 2 minutes. Then would they wrap it up. Next other day. Media hame power whom me how power and say we have allowed the National Cathedral to be bastardized. Because Ghana high way the Pentecost Forward Retreat Center almost in Kessie pa udruwa nikan yefe Darkward Mills in Crawford kosha omodie no if individuals etumi aye niama we nyina wo man yi mu na so man na nkasa agina ne nan so aye bibia esefata eyefesa na ye nyina ensem ka bebre aba ho se a media ye me ya pa but emze ya allow sambalat no ne Tobias no ama omugu nyame adwuma pa na nkesi na na Dankwa Akufo-Addo ani so no omugu na ni mu ase but media asemba akope na meka Nanado can say the battle is the Lord's and na de bia me Ghana for say munko kan sa scripture no ubeti de ekoso na ase the ba say enye Nanado na ebesi cathedral ama Nyankopon a oye bibia cathedral na mbesi ho bese Nyankopon eka say na Dankwa Akufo-Addo besi cathedral ama Nyankopon wo man yi mu ama yakotena mu eyi na ya NDC for MPP for Kube for Hwan for no matter your political affiliation who sorry tia ebeba besi ho de hia ne se wo mu adi animu no ebedi nokura ma wo Nyankopon anyame te obi edi National Cathedral na ebu o man ya faso a Nyankopon be mana ba otu so Nyankopon ankasa be sorry ya kan say God is going to rise against you umfa Nyankopon din e ma mbe bu Nyankopon ma bese obi na asori nso se opese ogina saade we so na ogu Nyankopon animu ase na cathedral na amaso nso Nyankopon man monitor so media maka saade we several times mama conclusion on National Cathedral ne say Nyankopon ankasa onsi na sorry die nyankopɔn ankasa bɛsi ne da
Medas, I told you set time near around 2 minutes, and Adade has done that. Adade, Medas, Yame in shop. So what the time does Papa Mame? Kofi.
That cathedral way, it was wrong from the beginning. Kwame Nkrumah and I just want to tell Ghana no. Why not gonna say, Oka Ghana phone nyina boom. Na essence Oka Ghana phone nyina boom ntino. Ye benya nkremofo, ye benya abosonsonfo, benya obia. Eno nti ye constitution and 1992 constitution recognize a secular country. Kremofo wo obia bi wo. Anado danko akofo ado efa afna wo sano say and I will do justice to all manner of the entwaso persons. Me busa na sankremofo are they not all manner of persons? Me busa na me pacho sankofo a omo ye abosonfo no omo ye all manner of persons ana. Eno nti enene enimguase ato na nado danko akofo ado. Na nima guase puto. The attempt to make sure say sebi identity mu beba Ghana fo mu no. When as far as religion is concerned is the reason why na nima guase no. Na no bibi. Ade we ba ye so am ye hu say there are thieves who are working in cash shops and in clericals. Nkofo bi on mom from one sofo. Sebi. And yes of duma no mo ye. Na mom krono ene sebi me papa kora say abroni beye ana asesa nkofo ne ma. Am bia makwafo. Me ka asem bia tra dade no nteni ye. Uko India teni Yesu Kristo yesi na saka tudu amano no India for omunye Yesu Kristo ntumo ma tanye sa nete so mo je na Christian and to me boa me bat oh please I beg you the majority of them are Hindustanis me boa more Christian ebim so Christian any ade India has a very fine economy than Ghana uko China me bat o teni uko China omo economy no I think it's the second biggest economy no omo Buddhist Nana danko akofo ado teniye ukọ Bible mu a ma so ekodi nkunim na eye nakoma mu se nkunim a wadi die awose nyankopon agi na seda na enti onku bese nantwie no fa mo afode ma nyankopon no okọ sofo panyini Samuel ho koka chen se nyankopon abo am ye di nkunim enu nti o se me gbo afode ma no Samuel kache ne se onyan na nyenye Yankopon ahwehwe so wantie ekoye ko twa odwan vese na ntwie ebo anwom ne ade na Samuel ba no ka asem bi kire efe ne say vese so na me ka kire o si sutie ye maten de aforebo the voice of the people is the voice of God Ghana for say si aye kasai yesikasem aye basa ye hunu bibia ye bond ne adade nyina asai nana akufado se tintinia obesa so dan nana akufado me ka asem ka che so sutiye eye ten aforebo enti na katedua no a usie no wa pompi sika nyina agum wa bubu ajeje fo dan na so katedua no anwen ne se na ene economy ehun sutiye wantienti no economy of Ghana anwen ne se Ghana is not a one religious country. It's not a Christian country. It's a secular country. And Kremofo Christian for Buddhist for Obia Womubi. And until Ghana for this come out. Sapphire money ya, yen small with that. Sapphire order. In any case, BIAMAH when I knew said it, me bizarre. That Ben Roma for Becati Akufo say, Omunia sorry, I told you, Ozida Momo.
Medasipe.
That Ben president for Becati, when Akufo say, Osika to the Momo, Omunia sorry.
That's your
and then I suffer for sabi in Kebu mo Ghana, when we go to put because said yes, I will someone cut.
Coffee Medasi.
Sutie a 10.
Winfred.
No, no,
Winfred.
Topic bia me ko studio wo ka kire me say no na me discuss me nkoni o.
Ade.
Me dey fitting fe. On say me a Christian. Me a NDC.
Me a Christian.
Me a NDC. But me a bias religiously.
Okay.
Religiously.
Asa.
The National Cathedral idea as an individual. That ministry ade hunu say me of inti idea me support.
There's nothing wrong
That one.
if you say you support.
Inti me yabeka cathedral once a me
This is a memo. Archbishop Duncan Williams and Reverend Istuna Naba, Omoye members of the Board of Trustees. They've written a memo concerning the controversy surrounding it. So they've written a memo to the Board of Trustees. It's a bit to me, Anka, they should suspend the activities of the construction. Now, independent audit company. No more auditing all their accounts and everything. No one who said BBI intact before some suspending or BBI or suspended.
Madam, India, he can't call you Kanama. I idea me, I yank, I see my menyamino because me a Christian.
Yeah.
But me tea who someone not my Messiah fem. Na Arawa coming. Asa nana yegu yanumas in fact when yegu yanumas say we dada. Enti COVID mwe asika premise ko bibia nyame dan so anu so mu asika dan. In the first place o mami misa judges na ye bubu o mu dan no. They say o mu dan. Ebi kura the guest house Ghana sika na editi o mu ka. Emranti o mu tifi a motemenka. Christmas ya try who corner who see kwada hotel. Anu kwa ya Kwanchan hotel, single room hotel ne who kaya sign. Inti imagine say judge ni anya carpenter ni nya mason ni nya teacher ni nya MP. Judge ni ya renti hotel amanwa. Why imagine say ne kaya sign. Ni abubu wa mu nyina dan. Ada nyame yasini dan wa isi region ochi. Nami yakaka praise the Lord that was Ashanti region as I say the economic activity koho because there is a huge edifice for the country over there. Yechi. Me National Cathedral Samono. In fact, I'm very disappointed in Nanado Soye Christoni. And I'm very disappointed in the totality of the gap. What is God when it is built on corruption? What Namibe no one kachana muse yanyamino. He is looking for building. And one was a no. Yet Ghana Mamuha. Udia your papa Duncan William document and your memo cry and fantunche. Yani hana Sonny Badu Beka or Ghana Abamba Catcher and say, or Moko launching National Cathedral, Ghana Cathedral. You're launching Ghana, Ghana Beshi into the US, a brooch Mermuni or launching Ghana Cathedral, and San Abaye. Before I will say, Nyamini pa musi o metunyu musi mukukuru $25 million in the demand. $25 million in the percentage of 3 billion tiayako IMF saying. Then as a Ghanaian leaders, Nanado is seriously a misleader. He is not a leader. He is seriously misleading the country. And dollar ko we mo black market black market for. Amro obi kukuru nyamisika 25 million. Or we are free, I catch and say, or the Massimasi. As soon as I ba bontin be catch and say, Massa is Sikana Musimudi Mammy, I could not cry more mammy and Tanaso, and Sana Mebatunum. What sort of wickedness is this when we ya papa no more yes of opinion for no moody anymore? And now I'm more for independent auditor. Omudika. Me Yasua said Ghanaian Christians and Ghanaian Muslims and the various religions love their God. In the Yakatra people for Ghana has said, your person see National Mosque Mahoma. They would love to contribute towards it. Nana do echo election. One general traffic more answers Resika. I don't know move for policy. Mrana Christofoncio Mukatida. When use Ghana's money for Ghana's business.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I said I can see and comma and Kwame Adade of the NPP. Osai Kofi Aqua CPP National Youth Organizer. I always said that I know Denwa. Definitely. One year a youth organizer and can you back and now Winfred Kofi Zoiko or your former constituency chairman of Amasaman NDC. Winfred, thank you so much for coming. Osai Kofi Aqua, thank you so much for coming. Enes Kwame Adade, Enes Nana Kwame Adade, thank you so much for coming. was a buffet and room, listeners. This is a Muslim Wakwaya Biato on Mama Momon, friend. I'm on chair, my 0302243540. Hello, good afternoon. Bacho Dini Baby Afrefi.
Mami BIAMAH for all person watching you can demand.
Oh, boy, it's you.
Bacho, wait a minute for Konya, so Mincham Papa Boachaja, conform manager minister. I'm not going to 2024 MP before the neighbor. Papa, you dear. What I allow a lie. I don't know why, but that's what I can say. And then this for Casado go. Your mom will say, your man, but if you'll be present, the more you would look for to make out there, sister. Ghana, you can also check out Dubai. It is there Dubai. President of what do? I don't know. I saw them and you go. The bottom is saying, and the cat to be and this for young. What did you mean? So here, I do and so. And you go, don't say, come on, and then a cat to be. And Camophony, and a man could go to me. And the boy, and this is from a boy.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, on your penny Evans, Yamiadumo, Afishiapa.
I think I say na bibia.
Amen. Bachayeko. Amen.
Ntia mi wura Canada Japan. They say a groom rare was a try business people. Mini aba BIAMAH. Ye mu binom ye tie wa na ye ni ade. Na mestre mi wura Kofi no. Say o program no a titire etie. Nti se wa ye ready say obeba o program. Obi kasa onye din. Na wo tumi kasa say na osofo tire abosom. Kura bi TCPP. Na wo wan. PPP for mo anim ngu ase. Kwame Nkrumah party. Nkrumah da na daka mu no usu. Muti homa ye to aba tire abosom party kura tumi bi tiro. Mo nwe no ho. Ni aba BIAMAH me ba masem so. Che Ghana wa hu. Ya edru da bia na minua NDC ni no o start asem na o kana ka me be bona baso so se obedi software cathedral na asem na o se ko nka media mestre o manya ye wum tankremofo ena nka esi dan a kada na fo betumi akasa
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Mami BIAMAH kwafo.
Bacho Dini Baby Afrefi.
Bacho, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
So, Yaminshira. The most delicious, precious, and authentic. Papa, I'm a monk. Sister, share now. If you are in Japan, sometimes something unthinkable. I people might join there and just say the answer then. Hey, MP, couldn't possibly one pan why BIAMAH mention Yaman the mean way. It's young, you know, the God says. Yes, I'm not the baby, I'm not the kind. Let's say, NDC, CPP, what the hell, what one task? What's one task? If you my pa or my pain, a Kufa dolly, and go be a woman, and my poly, and then Tassu, and Tassumana, this is Dana Mayangopua. They've been planning about the beer, Yambo Tonyangosinahi. They won't go to Nahi. Yes, sir, when you didn't Cathedral, now become an you eye.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Mami BIAMAH, Malekuma, Fonama.
Efo.
Mitana Siwao.
Yo, yetio, Efo.
Yeah, Mamisia, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Badio Biana. Mami BIAMAH, I am a real good one here. And maybe NDC for what you want me there for Diane and people back to pay about. I don't know our friend is to go quite water.
About your man friend is NDC, CPP, and NPP.
But your Nippon of Mutunas or apart from NPP. Almost no, you know, be up on my own support. And I said, missing the support that you are trying to or share as a risk. And only land in your trouble, Matadia. The American is a NDC, CPP, Sanipa willing now with nothing. And yet you're more than that to say. Auditor report, and then the Yaduma. Was discussed 2016. Omuka said, that auditor report we have discussed. NDC need to mama stabia for Musaki. I'm ending to forward the auditor, general auditor report to say, oh, the dear, I say, only credit when I say, and so some way fire, steady NDC was some, and will be a disika, and will be a say, and will be a disika, to say, propaganda to the bay of Nipa power, Nemo Ghana for woman, your NDC was a position. Someone who say,
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Yana, Mamma Batapume.
Yamia do dini baby Afri.
Medasi Mataben or Yarfa.
Yo, yanko.
Mami, nti mi bisa emi difusi. O beta radio suru wakata sana. No mana ye na won fe. Ana won wo hu. No mana ye e won fa na. Mi bisa se e won fa na. Ana wo hu. Ah, che covid sike ya muka nwa semu. Me ben aduane a wo so won ya covid manya biani. Na jan won na how many days? Won na how many weeks? Won na how many months? Or one a year. What year kwa wodi ni aduane wie wo kana ha. Aduane won na ne one day. Aduane wo so won na ka be beba won abon. Ene one day aduane. Mama won ma nyanya adwuma.
Let's say hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm your domodi ni baby afrefi.
Yo, who is in Madina?
Yanko.
Mamma, ain't it there asma muke, Mamma, my dear no qua. It's a general calling the mistake up far, a confusion to Morgana. The MPP, correct, when in two. Who will be this new voice? Mamma, I'm going to know better, and then they went to Anka there. Covered in a better gun is cut them. Who covered them who scan to them? They didn't move or come a president quite can't cover the bar. I bet a gun is cut. Send the covered and Muskesi against the Wagana. It's going to see you for more. Hey, it's in President Kufano, Salabano, Sana can't get a photo of Mamma. And to get a photo of Bonus and Bastille Manisa, Mamma, make a to quit up a principle 25 Ghana CD, whatever I have a time, ACD. What's for a Mama Kada Mahama, where Buman and woman, the Mahama Babasio, my Mamma, can I see into your Yamama?
Meda Sipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
About your dinner, baby afrefi.
Follow to you, Casafia Mokovi.
Yo, yet you, yanko.
Mami Biamana, Apombo Cordia.
Chris Adumo,
Afisia Paso.
I think come to your fear so.
First time I made young.
Oh, then I'm yes.
I was say an MPP for money, or one gazan so money. Your man, Shamontamoin, Bobby Camon, much as Canady. Very, Amambo Venom. Yes, peer education is one in Chedi. Chedi. Obako secondary school review on COVID Chedi. They are more, they are more fearful. I'm more Coco 10 city. Now we are in running a son of 5 city. I am less 10 city. So Obako school review, one go you, Chedi. Amambo Fungan or Mobu thing.
Meda Sipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Mammy, good afternoon.
About your dinner, baby afrefi.
Mammy Patrol, me free Medina, your friend Abu Karim.
Abu, it's you.
Mammy, that's new Nimapa. Mammy, for I see with Namincha, Yura, Mura, Kennedy Kwame, a compracon, Ajapon, delegate, Montua Banamano. Yep, a businessman which may move Ghana, upon na Sako Kakoka Winina, Kennedy Japon be the president. Businessmen will be a Humberton. Mammy, I am in one more passer sometimes in this for better radios and somehow one more time. A Koshibra and the colonial try and this for a good gun and you want it. And then you go find out His Excellency. Nana of the down I mean, MPP have a fat Ghana see a quite papa so. A young one, you know, Kruma, who said the colonel and some bonia in this for Ababidi. And this for Bugana, you must. That's and then you go point I adom open area, Zongo Muslim community in Ghana. We have every house, we have a student. Every house in Zongo Muslim community in Ghana, you were student. Nana Adodan Kwakufa and MPP Adawama. You were student and the Bia Koso Jojo. Although Yankasa Ghana ye America. But Yanko Ponya Dom, Nasta Ghana for some MPP 4 Ponya. Ghana Benini and Yini Amameno, Yanya Assistant Pana Yama Atumia Baye and Penny Papa. That
That's area was your for Hania Jubadian, Siasadaka Siankoma production crew, Jordamia Dumak Jerry or say Ajumai, Prema and Alfinanaya. Wadaroma na Wamuabo and Simina no MAAME. SM Meka and Naja, Memwanda, Daniel Manchinchima Fidiano. Mene ho chiame. Dabe no na ya bo me sorry ola Michael Bejedwa. No agye entata de akofie. Ya me ya dom a wo chena me no besan ahia e wakasa fidie iso. Medin e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO makrao.